So I got spoiled. I got spoiled on the chapter 2 days ago, and I made a video about it. Then a couple people hit me up and said that the spoilers are fake. And so now I know TCB isn't out, but we try and get it out of the way today. And I heard new translations might be alright. You know what I'm saying? I heard the new translations might be alright. And so I think PTSD from getting spoiled, we're gonna try to get this, we're gonna get it out early. So yeah. We're gonna get to it. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't expecting a chapter, didn't expect a chapter. Listen. If you haven't read the chapter, I feel it. All right, Breezy, yeah. I'm going to read the chapter first, then I'm going to get to it. I don't know if they hitting. I don't know, pimp. How y'all feeling, though? It's Wednesday. It's earlier than usual, I guess. Yeah, link in Discord. Go to Discord if you want to read the chapter. So, like I said, I thought I got spoiled. Niggas said the spoilers are fake. So now I'm like, yo, we gonna get it out the way. All right. One Piece chapter 1069. One Piece chapter 1069. Hold on. You know what? You're right. I'll make a member only post. Like if you're a member, you should see it right now. I said, are we done with TCB? No, I wouldn't say that. Probably just this week thing. It just works out this week. But yeah, y'all should see the chapter. All right, we're not gonna waste no more time. One Piece chapter 1069, the desire of all things are born to this world.
A symbol. A symbol.
Hold on. Yo, Cookie Ninja, appreciate you, my G. Thank you for supporting, brother. Means a lot. Competition is good for business. I agree. Like I said, we probably do a discussion tomorrow as well when TCB drops. Maybe not right away, but for sure. Chapter cover, the cover story, it says
a symbol.
Hey, Trent, we getting to it, man. We getting to it. Hey, Henny, appreciate you pulling up. Hopefully you can pull up later after your meeting. I don't know how long I'm streaming. Probably 3 hours. All right. So the cover page looks like Dufel, an emotionless voyage, Lone Shark King, Dufel's charitable work, the Research Institute of Peace, MADS, presented by Dufeld. Wait, so he sponsored it? Yo, Devin Hems just joined as well. Appreciate you, my G.
A symbol.
Love. Kya. Master Atlas was defeated. Widespread disturbance on Egghead. Intruders. Why are the Cypher Pole causing a ruckus here? Okay, so off rip, I would say the art is not the best. Intruders. Why the Cypher Pole causing a ruckus here? It's Rob Lucci. Those guys are really going after Vegapunk. Why are you here, pigeon guy? This is a government island, you know. Cool. Oh, that's right. It's us being here. That's weird. All right. Let's hurry up and escape to the top, Luffy. Freaking irritating. It's the Straw Hat crew. Julie Bonnie's also there. Yo. Oh. But even so, don't lay a hand on them, Lucci. Now that Straw Hat became a Yonko, we must not fight him without the permission from the top brass. Okay. I'll leave Bonnie to you. Yo, he just threw her. Whoa there. That's true. Considering there are those that are subordinates to Yonko, a simple skirmish will turn out into an all-out war. Okay. Report this immediately to the Marines. Yes, ma'am. Hey, you. Whoa. This is terrible. It's a girl from before. I'm well aware that fighting them is not a good idea, but please look after her, Chopper. Okay, but I think Frankie's more suited for this kind of job, not me. Keep your mouth shut. This is an internal government issue. Okay. This girl, she gave us meals to eat, you know. Okay. Marine headquarters. The Straw Hat Pirates are within Egghead Island. You say, why? Good grief. The situation is getting more and more complicated. Does this mean Vegapunk noticed that Cypher Pole is targeting him? Huh? Then does that mean they forced their entry? If you're going to declare war, you could have consulted with me first, you damn brats. If Vegapunk will ally himself with Straw Hat, it will leave a crack on our enormous military strength. Where's Kizaru? He heard the strategy beforehand, is now headed towards Egghead. Ah! Okay! Okay! Make sure to tell Lucci that he should wait for the Marine's arrival. Yes, sir. He would not... Okay. Okay. Now we cooking with fish grease. He must not fight against Straw Hat at all costs in the New World. Now just wait a damn minute, Lucci. Wait, Luffy. Luffy, know your stance here. This has become a major incident. What is that? Was that how Rob Lucci looked before? Now this is a rare sight. Look at his speed. There's so many cases that... Wait, there are many cases that the awakening of the Zoan type robs their users of their own personality. Oh, shit! Straw Hat, don't think you're the only one. Stop it, Lucci. We haven't gotten permission yet. Okay. 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 Shaka, has he appeared the White Warrior? Whoa, the real Vegapunk just below a while ago. Tell me, what is the transformation of Straw Hat called? We really don't quite know it ourselves. Isn't it a power of the Gomu Gomu no Mi? There's no record of the Gomu Gomu no Mi written in the old Devil Fruit Encyclopedia at all. Even if you say that, Luffy himself called it the Gomu Gomu no Mi. What a beautiful form. That form looks exactly like a god mentioned in the ancient documents. A god? This is Luffy that we're talking about here. He's just an idiot. The Devil Fruits are the potential of human evolution that humanity wished for. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I was like that? Wouldn't it be great if it was like this? They have the powers of the diverse future of humankind. Okay, whoa. It is too much going on right now. Holy fuck. Okay, how it's paneled is weird as hell. Hold on. Okay. I missed like a whole page. Hold on. Yes, the warrior of liberation that is always playful and puts a smile on people's faces, also known as sun god Nika. Nika, never heard of it. Of course you haven't, because that name has been erased from history. But as long as people continue to yearn for it, its existence will never disappear. The desires of all things are born in this world. Take, for example, the Devil Fruits has the same concept. What? Okay, so the Devil Fruits are the potential of human evolution that humanity wished for. Therefore, these abnormalities are hated by the sea, the mother of all nature. Their existence is burdened with this punishment. These so-called Devil Fruit users are beings living in a completely different world that many people wished for and envisioned. This is my theory. There's no need to think about whether there's a God or not. Isn't this world so interesting? Whoa. This nigga is talking about some weird ass shit right now. He's saying that Devil Fruits exist in a parallel world? Okay. And what's weird is like he's presenting it as a theory. It's like people wish for these things. It's like because they prayed to sun god Nika, it became a devil fruit. It became a real thing. Like they manifested it. This is interesting. Weird, but interesting. Oh, Sentomaru, today's supposed to be my day off. Hey, old man punk, what should I do? No, Sentomaru, the truth is CP0 is aiming for my life. What? My apologies, but could you drive CP0 away from this island? Wait a minute, won't that make me a defector too? You're right, I should have asked you for your opinion first. Oh, shit. We see Hancock, Mihawk, and Jinbei, or S-Snake, S-Hawk, and S-Shark. If someone wished Devil Fruits into existence, that means that somebody was granting these wishes? So it's just magic? Sai, I had to, bro. I had to. So what I'm thinking now, like for devil fruits, people wish for them in times of need. So Marco healing powers or Manchari, right? Maybe the what is Leo? Them niggas, they wish for maybe somebody was dying and they wish for something back in the day. For Law, a doctor probably wished for somebody to be saved, and then the powers of the Opi no Mi came about. I guess different gods, the Buddha, people wish for something to believe in. That's how that came about. What about earthquake though? Like, or magma, the glint fruit. I don't, oh my God. Like, Oda got to be careful with this. He got to be careful with this because if they're saying people's dreams never die, somebody that would like to manipulate, wish for the Dofi fruit. Yeah, the Ito. And a jacket can be for someone being cold and freezing to death. Yeah. But what is manifesting these things? Like, it can't just be random magic. It has to be something that is able to manifest this stuff. Random magic ain't doing it for me. I need more than that. I need more than just random magic. Is the will and dreams of people that make the devil fruits? Sure. Is that explanation, does that suffice?
A symbol.
RJ Wilson just joined the squad. Appreciate you, my G. Love. This is tough. This is a tough one. I'm not going to lie. And again, I skipped the fighting panel. So, Rob Lucci did not get one shot by Gear 5. Gear 5 that was fighting equally with Kaido. And here's oh man. Wait, okay. So when the shit that spoiled me was when somebody said that Rob Lucci got one shot by Gear 5. This is like a montage of a back and forth where nobody is really giving way. Rob Lucci is fighting against Gear 5th equally at this point so far. Rob Lucci has his awakening in a very unique form that looks like... Hold on. Why does Rob Lucci have like the fucking sash and flame that Luffy has, but it's black? That's interesting. That's interesting. Awakened? Well, but Luffy had it. Luffy already had that in Gear 4th. Doesn't mean Gear 4th is an awakening? Is that what that means?
Assemble.
Yo, Anime Central just joined the squad. Appreciate you, my G. Okay, so wait. I should have asked you for your opinion first. The Cypherpole are allies. The pirates are enemies. Should I order them to fight alongside CP0? Sentamara in the past was... Shit. What the fuck is happening, bro? Just scared the fuck out of me. Sentamara in the past was me who picked you up when you had nothing to eat. So what will you do? That's quite the pressure you're putting me on. Okay, so some of the translations you can tell it's like you can tell it's like almost one-to-one trying to translate and not taking that many liberties. But Sentomaru was saved by Vegapunk when he was younger. He's got 3 Seraphims with him. This is looking tough. Hey, Espear, go ahead and destroy one of them. It's impossible, Kaku. We're at a disadvantage here. Espear, get rid of those government officials there. Beep, beep. Oh, crap. That's right. Our authority chip is no match to the one he has. Yes, the rank of authority they follow is different than those of the pacifistas. Even if the 5 elders orders them through the transponder tails, it will be invalid. The pacifista's rank of authority. So the 5 elders, then Vegapunk, then Sentomaru, then holder of the authority chip. What? Who's the holder of the authority chip? Wait, they said even if the 5 elders orders them through the transponder snail, it will be invalid? But it looks like the 5 elders are at the top. And the whole, or are we going backwards? Where the authority chip is number 1. Also, now that I think about it, it would be a loss of an asset for the government if we destroy a Seraphim. Damn it, Lucci, why aren't you thinking this through? Gomu Gomu no. Mogra Pistol. Luffy got a hit in. Well, then let's go. S-Snake, you will guide the Starlight Pirates to the Frontier Dome using the vacuum rocket. S-Hawk and S-Shark, you will hold off CP0 here. Choppers, are my eyes deceiving me? Chopper. He said, so you noticed it too? I also thought he looked just like you. These brown-skinned fellows look similar to the former members of the 7 warlords. I never thought they would clone us.
Assemble.
Hey, Nerf Up, welcome to the squad. I appreciate you, my G. Yeah, the Seraphim, well, I can tell they're brown skinned because when you look at them and Sentomaru, right, it's like it's not as prominent as TCB would do it, I guess, but you can tell that they're brown skinned. You can tell. Like when Sentomaru talks about guiding them to the vacuum rocket, you can tell. Look at Sentomaru's face as opposed to their face. Hey, Axe Guy, it's been a while. Straw Hat, don't casually call me by my weapon's name. Don't forget that we're enemies. So you let old man Punk escape with you? Yeah, he requested it. It's fine. I don't know if I can rely on you about that, but who'd have thought you'd be an emperor? I can't quite understand that form of yours. Oh, shit. Whoa. Shugan? Oh, shit! Why Lucci ain't playing no goddamn games? Shugan. Axe guy. Ugh, we just have to kill the control tower. Seraphim, obey our orders. Yeah. Yeah, that nigga lit. That nigga lit. Wow. Okay. Now, this Gear 5, the Gear 5th transformation, I'm surprised we saw it again this soon. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Oh, it's not a problem. Here's my concern. Like, reading this fight with Rob Lucci, of course I want to see what Rob Lucci can do, and seeing Gear 5 is interesting. But I wonder if the novelty is going to wear off, right? Where, okay, seeing Luffy and his eyes pop out here, and him making the silly faces, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Rob Lucci is that guy. Now, when I heard, I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I heard that
A symbol.
DZA, my guy, appreciate you, my G. When I heard that Rob Lucci got one shot by Gear 5, I was like, that's fucking stupid. I was mad I was spoiled, but I was like, that's fucking stupid. But I guess, I didn't know what the plan was for Rob Lucci. But I thought it would be silly to basically say we do all that build up for Rob Lucci. We have a cover story for him. And then he comes back and he gets one shot by Gear 5th. Gear 5th even feels like super... Gear 5th feels super forced here just because they want to give the Vegapunk discussion. So here's the tough part. I'm not sure if I can read into this, say Rob Lucci's clashing with Gear 5th. And again, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. And niggas, we'll get on them niggas later, right? We'll get on them niggas later. This is what I was talking about with Oda, what Oda does. Shit don't gotta make sense. It don't gotta make sense. Right? Even if I feel like Luffy got Rio and all this different shit, it don't gotta make sense. But what's happening is Oda is using this Gear 5th moment versus Rob Lucci for Vegapunk to see the form, for the Straw Hats to see the form, for them to explain exactly what Gear 5 and what Devil Fruits are as a whole. So, y'all niggas, this is Luffy is bodying this man. Lucci has not touched Luffy. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That is moving the goalpost. Isn't it? Isn't that moving the goalpost a little bit? Didn't niggas say that Luffy in base would one-shot Rob Lucci? Didn't niggas say that? Niggas said that, right? Niggas said it. That Luffy in base would one-shot Rob Lucci. Niggas said it. But now it's like, well, Rob Lucci land an attack on Luffy in Gear 5th. You know how hard it was for Kaido to land a blow on Luffy in Gear 5th? I'm not saying you said that, Travis. What I'm saying is niggas did say that Luffy would one-shot rob Lucci in base. You feel me? What I said was, even though I don't think Rob Lucci is on Luffy's level, right? I still don't think so. Oda is going to show it in a way, right? Oda is going to show it in a way because it's fucking Rob Lucci. It's Rob Lucci.
A symbol.
It's Rob Lucci. Like, I don't think Rob Lucci can beat Luffy or compete with Luffy, but it makes sense for the plot. You don't just one-shot Rob Lucci right here. Why? Why the fuck you bring him back? Why would you bring him back for that? I'm so happy Oda didn't like have Luffy one-shot Rob Lucci, because that would be so trash. And even though it's like, again, power scaling, we like to dive into it, but it's crazy again when the moment, right? And again, I understand niggas love Luffy, and I went back, right? I was gonna make a video on Luffy. I didn't end up posting. It was like a whole fucking thing. I didn't end up posting it after I got spoiled. I may post it now. But I ended up making a whole video on it because I went back, and 2 years ago, in 2020, I made a video about Luffy disrespect. And I was like, why the fuck did I make this video? I went back and I made the video. Yo, shout out to Cody for joining the squad. That's love. I was like, why the fuck did I make a video 2 years ago? I made that video 2 years ago, bro, because niggas was mad and even saying Oda was trash for having Apu knock out Luffy. Y'all remember that? In the raid? Y'all remember that shit? When Apu knocked out Luffy, Zoro had to carry him for a little bit? Niggas was so mad I made a video about it. Because they're saying Oda's trash. And Oda and the community keeps disrespecting Luffy. I was like, bro, like, this is just some shit that gonna happen in the story. And it's happened several times before. Where Luffy just run into somebody, and Luffy, as he does, I'm surprised he went Gear 5. But I think we can all agree Gear 5 don't really make sense here. The whole purpose of him using Gear 5 is to... The whole purpose of using Gear 5 is just for him to explain it. Explain Devil Fruits. Let's say it was trash, I don't care. I don't think it was trash, D, because anybody can get got, bro. Hey, Team Deep Ending just joined the squad. I appreciate you, my G. I don't think it's trash, D, because everybody can get got in One Piece. Everybody. Especially with Devil Fruits and Oda like trying to hype up or show just how nuanced it is when you don't know somebody's Devil Fruit powers. Right? You don't know. If you don't know what I can do, you have no idea what I can do. If you're going to get caught sometimes. Bro, if I got the warp fruit, right? I got the warp fruit. You don't know I got the warp fruit. Yo, I might be able to get some hits in. It's funny because when I think of the warp fruit, I just thought of Shanks. Like, for instance, if Blackbeard, I'm not saying this is the case, right? If Blackbeard had the warp fruit and then he just fucking swipes the air, right? He swipes the air, then at the perfect time, a portal opens and like strikes Shanks. Does that apply where it's like, I was on guard, but he still got me? But then that means Shanks is trash observation. I don't know. Either way, niggas can get got. Said Gear 5 is his most free form. It's most likely going to be his new normal combat if he's not in base. Black Lightning, I'm not going to hold you. I don't want Gear 5 to be his new fighting style. I don't want it to be his new fighting style. I don't. I feel like Gear 5 should be a very rare thing because that gimmick, and I'm using gimmick loosely, it might get old after a while. When I mean it might get old is we might get to a point where it's just like, all right, bro. Because the excitement of Gear 5 is how goofy it is, the different shit it can do. I want the other forms. But Luffy going Gear 5 against Rob Lucci, that's pure plot, in my opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion. It's just, I don't want to see Gear 5 that much. Oh, yes. Okay. Rob Lucci did not get one shot. Niggas. Okay, Breezy, what did the leakers say? What did the leakers say? Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me see this. You ruined this website. I'm going to Reddit for spoilers from now on starting next week. Bro, chill. The real spoilers are simply worse for Lucci fans. I made it funny and said it was like Tom and Jerry. He just got one shot by Gear 5 Luffy and reappears later. That nigga's lying. Correction from unnamed. Kizaru's on his way to Egghead Island with the Akanu's permission. Expect there are more false and incorrect parts of unnamed. Is his name? Is that who he is? Hold on. Gear 5 Luffy versus Awakened Zoan Lucci. Lucci Awakens form resembles a big cat with a mix of Chopper's Monster Point and Who's Who Zoan. What? I guess Who's Who, but Chopper? Anyway. Let me show y'all the fucking image. Let me show y'all the image. So y'all can see what I'm reading. This is wild. Whoever did this is fucking trash. I'm happy I don't read spoilers, right? Because you got to deal with shit like this, but come the fuck on. Why would you lie? I mean, I guess it's agenda, but like going out of your way. Here we are. Look at what they said. They said, Lucci's awakened form resembles a big cat with a mix of Chopper's Monster Point and Who's Who. The fight is in Tom and Jerry style. What? Akainu holds back Kizaru from going to Egghead Island. Luffy defeats and KOs Rob Lucci. And a little bit of lore about devil fruits. And a little bit of lore about devil fruits. Okay. Yo, I'm just seeing Jay's tweet. I'm just seeing Jay's tweet, bruh. Hold on. Yo, hey, get the bag, pimp. Get the bag. Hey, get the bag, Jay. Hold on. Oh shit. That's funny. No, I think whatever they said, whatever homie was trying to do with the fake spoilers to make it seem like something it isn't, I don't get that, because the chapter gonna come out eventually. Niggas gonna know you was lying. And I guess for them it's like, he said he's trying to make it more funny. You're trying to make it more funny? Like, imagine being a reporter and reporting some shit, and like, instead of reporting what happened, you try to make it more funny. Like, yeah, he got shot, but why he got shot? He got shot and he was wearing a clown suit. And he fell in the water. Like, what the fuck? But it says, Jade, controversial One Piece YouTuber, JD Legend signs a 4-year max contract with TCP Scans. Sources say OP Scans are rumored to make a move for the polarizing content creator, but it appears those reports were unfounded. More news to follow. So I'm gonna keep it a bean. We were in discussions with OP, and you know, they said they wanted to sign. They said they were thinking about signing Jay. But then they sent me a blank check. All right, they sent me a blank check, and we were in conversations with other people as well. But they didn't send me a blank check, and so here you have it. You know, I'm not gonna say we got a max deal. I'm not gonna say the number. Maybe we got some equity, but nah. Let me stop before niggas really start believing this shit. Nigga, I just decided to read it on a whim just because you heard the rumor Brago owns TBC? You know how wild that would be if I own... Here's the thing. If I own TBC and I'm reacting to another thing, is it just to like get the rumor off me? Or is that rumor unfounded? More news to follow. Saranga Karte, appreciate you joining the squad, my G. That's love. Did you get the 500 mil like Ronaldo? I can't confirm or deny.
Assemble.
I can't confirm or deny. I appreciate your Karte. Nah, I mean, like I said, this is just this week. It works out this way. We still, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like I said, this has to. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do this every week because the translations are not the best and it doesn't look as good as TCB. So, you know, this is a special, unique week. We'll see how it happens. You know, going forward, we'll see if OP steps their game up. But I would say, man, competition is good. Competition is good. It helps quality. And so it is what it is with that. All right, let's have a short discussion, y'all. Let's have a short discussion. And I think what I'm going to do. Yo, why is Dream so trash, bro? Why?
In this form, I'm gonna take my time.
Why is Dream so trash, bro? Yo, Dream, why do you do this, bro? Why did Dream do this, bro? Dream's so trash, bro. I gotta show you what the fuck Dream just did, bro. This nigga's so trash.
In this fall, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat. In this fall, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Niggas are stupid, bro. Niggas are stupid. Yo, that's funny though. That's funny. That is funny. Let's see. In case Negroes want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? In case Negroes want to pull up, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Terlato. Europe.
Shout out these trash spoilermen, man.
Fuck them, bro. I mean, I'm happy that they're trash because I got fake spoiled, I guess. So them being trash actually worked
Brago,
out.
they're always trash with power scale stuff. They're just
Oh, they always do this shit?
Always with power scale and stuff. They always fuck around.
They always are super vague and leave out details like that.
And just like make up things that don't happen.
Yeah, because a lot of it, I think the people that be doing the providing are like agenda based, so they don't really take it as it really is.
Or they can't read, one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other. I mean, but I would want to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know.
Nah, that's
But shout out Rob, man. He's doing his thing.
Bro, I will say, I'm just glad he didn't get packed up, bro.
I didn't,
I'm
bro.
glad he
I
didn't
thought
get
I thought it was gonna be almost impossible for him to get packed up.
Well, I think everyone's
Yeah.
happy. I think everyone's happy that
Nah, everyone
he
ain't
get
happy.
one shot.
Yeah, nah, because
the spoilers made it sound like he got completely stooged.
No, but the thing
I've
is,
seen
Eric.
people say it's trash still. I've seen people
No, but
say they don't
people were
it.
like mad when I said Rob Lucci shouldn't get one shot.
I mean,
It was
but
like pissed, saying that I was disrespecting Luffy. Like, so them niggas ain't happy.
I mean, he's still
Yeah.
kind of fucking around, but that's Gear 5, I guess.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. But the thing is, it's like, but I think a lot of people are looking at it. Well, based on how strong Luffy should be,
Well, he's not even using cock at the moment, so it's just like that Oda thing where Luffy doesn't use his moves.
but he
'cause
does
it's
this
like, whatever.
every time.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Why do niggas get surprised?
Brago, I'm just happy that like he's allowing Luffy to even fight Lucci because I felt like Krim was gonna get involved or some shit.
But here's the thing, bro. This is
I
not.
just don't
This
like
is,
him going into Gear 5.
this is not the end of Rob Lucci. This arc.
Yeah, it's not.
It's clearly not the end of Rob Lucci.
Because Kizaru's about to come out. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Kizaru's
Kizaru's
going to
probably
be the
gonna
thing
take
that
over,
stops him from
yeah.
having a full fight.
And here's the thing. With Kizaru pulling up now,
It's a real fight.
I still don't think that's enough. But I think with Kizaru there, it probably it removes the restrictions that they have. I mean, Rob Lucci's kind of removing the restrictions himself. But I feel like with Kaku and still seeing them, they don't want to engage really because they don't have the permission. If Kizaru's there and Kizaru's fighting, they're like, oh, fuck it in.
Yeah, they have permission of Kizaru.
We there.
Yeah, like
And
But
so
here's the thing, right?
This just makes me question like why the Straw Hats are still split up though. Like if they're gonna have all these people right here with Luffy, I don't know why you would split up the whole crew.
I'm not gonna lie. I can
it's just Zoro and Brook.
even though I don't want to see it, because agendas and all that, right? I do think we will see Kizaru clash with Zoro.
No,
Like,
he's not gonna go for Zoro.
Oh, because he's on the ship, right?
Yes,
Separated.
because they're not gonna be able to teleport in like the other. Kizaru's not gonna teleport in like the
What
other.
do you mean? He's made of light. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's gonna obviously see Zoro there in the Straw Hats, and he's gonna go start with there first, right?
He's saying he's gonna come in like a regular. He's gonna be able to get there, but like he's gonna see Zoro first.
He will teleport between Robin.
Like, I don't know because I'm pretty sure Kizaru obviously has knowledge that Luffy is there. I think he's gonna try to go straight for Luffy.
Yeah, he's going for Luffy. He's not gonna go for
But do you
anyone
not
else.
think Zoro sees light and he's like, oh, I'm gonna just let.
Well,
this pass?
yeah. Like if Zoro sees him, I think Zoro's gonna try to intervene with him, and then we might get a clash. But
I don't even think Kizaru sees Zoro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like in my opinion, I feel like Zoro was left on the ship for a reason, and Lucci and them getting teleported past Brook and Zoro was all part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like Oda's very particular in where he places the Straw Hats, right?
If that's the case, I can't see Rob Lucci making it out there because he's not beating Luffy.
Yes, but then the Seraphims are going to turn on Luffy as well.
Yeah, Rob Lucci just took out Sentomaru, so he's like.
Still has commando.
But Vegapunk isn't.
That's the thing. Vegapunk isn't there.
He's in right there.
There.
He's not in.
Yeah.
What they
Seems
just
like
said,
you have to be.
Yeah, you got to
exactly.
be
What
in
they
proximity
just
at
said
least.
before,
Yeah,
the
because
Gorosei can't control them through transponders.
I
That's
think they do.
that's
Oh,
another way of
Brago,
saying
did you see
Vegapunk can't do
did you
that.
see the little pause on Esper? He has the fruit.
Well, he teleported them in, so he always.
Yeah.
Well, that was always vague because it could have been like warp technology or something.
Yeah, right,
But, yeah.
right. He has the fruit. He has
He
the
has a
actual
little
fruit.
pause on his hand. Yeah.
This is wild. First off, I'm not gonna really, even when I make a video about the chapter, I'm not gonna get into the specifics of the devil fruits and shit because it's like
It's
it's-
wait for the official. It's really rough at the moment.
I'll probably wait for TCB and the official. But I think
Uh-huh.
I think it's just what the
I
hell?
like it, though.
It's like what the hell is you say you like the explanation?
A symbol.
I actually really like
I
this.
think
I-
yeah.
I
Obviously,
would
yeah,
hate-
it ties into the whole theme of wills and all that everything, because I don't think what Vegapunk is saying is clear like the whole story, but it's like it ties into the general conception of things, right? It's like
Because
as
he
long-
also
as long
made
as
sure
people
to
will
throw
for these
in
devil
that
fruits,
this
they
is
will
just his
continue.
theory.
I don't think they were willed into existence per se, but I think I think what he means is that they tried to erase the Nika fruit. They tried to hide it. They tried to capture it. But as long as people will for it, these fruits will always find their way into people's hands. You know, they'll always respawn. You get what I'm saying? And that's probably.
I
yeah,
think
go
what
ahead.
he was trying to say is that if people dream it, they manifest.
Yeah, the fruits, the fruits
fruits
themselves.
manifest. Yeah, and their abilities.
Yeah, so
But
the
I
thing
don't-
is,
I
what
don't
it's
think
saying,
that's
what
what
it's
caused
saying
it in
is
the first
kind of
place.
like, it's almost like you've seen movies where like people need something at that time. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you need the card at the time, and it's
Card
like
of
that card
cards.
is going to get drawn.
Well,
It's so
kind of,
really-
but they don't get it. That it still spawns in a random location.
So you don't
Yeah,
think you don't think it spawns because it's necessary at that time in the right location?
No.
Well, we know that's not how
I
it
mean,
works, right? We already
if-
know.
No. I'm talking about the. I'm not
Or
talking
the
about
original. You're talking about the original.
exactly the original
Mm,
conception
maybe.
of this thing. It spawns at the time where it's
could be.
needed.
My thing
And
is,
for
I
the
would just
people
hate-
and for the people back then, they needed somebody to believe in like a sun god, right? And maybe that spawned whatever that fruit is. Who the hell
well,
knows?
the myths and stories of dragons or whatever manifest the bell fruits, right? So, like, someone made the myth of a dragon would be that dream. But like for me, I always hate the idea that it's some kind of technology or some devil fruit tree or some bullshit like that. I'd rather keep
You feel
it
like this is
mystical
better?
Yeah, I'd
No.
rather keep it mystical than some
He-
Naruto
it-
shit where it's
Look,
like
it
it's
always,
from a tree.
it always had to be mystical because of how could you like what can create?
It couldn't be
this range
technology.
of shit?
It-
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think technology would have been the
No,
worst.
because we
out of the
always
scenarios.
because we always did this before, guys. We'll talk about it and we're like, all right, fire, all right, different devil fruits. Then we get to
Which
jacket,
freak-
right?
Which freak is dreaming of the dragon?
Then we get to jacket and like earthquake. It was like, okay, it's a lot more shit going on here. So
Washing people.
yeah. I think what this does, it leaves it open where it's never going to get a true logical explanation because it's not a truly logical thing. It's about dreams and wills.
Well, yeah, it also
Yeah.
ties back to the Goddess of the Sea, which is like chapter 20 or whatever,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
people
exactly.
forget about.
I
Early
think
One Piece is like
Vegapunk,
really mystical as well.
I think Vegapunk saying it's just his theory just makes it even more clear. This isn't concrete. This is just
Yeah, he must
And
be
that's
probably
what that was
something.
interesting with him
sense.
presenting it that way too, because Oda was telling us that Vegapunk would explain it to us, but Vegapunk is presenting it as, well, this is my theory,
He's
so
not even
I don't
sure.
know
I,
for sure.
I think this is
It's
the
not
this is the
something that's, like,
hypothesis.
definite.
It's the first thing we get. It's the first thing we get. The first part of the theory. He only went into small detail about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he tied
Explaining,
he
yeah.
tied it into Luffy's power, right?
Yeah, that's why I think
Desire.
Luffy went Gear 5th in the first place. I don't think he had a reason to go Gear 5th unless
Oh, I
Vegapunk was
think-
trying to
I
drop the
think-
ball.
I think Oda really wants to draw Gear 5 a lot. You
Yeah,
could
I
even-
think he likes it a lot.
yeah, because he just has a lot of fun with that. With
And,
that form, so.
even before this, Luffy's randomly going into Gear 5 for no reason, just to like
Yeah.
express
Yeah.
an emote. So like, I think it's here to stay for a long time, Brago. I don't think Luffy's gonna
I'm
use
not
the
mad
other
at it.
forms a lot.
I mean, like,
no.
Gear 5 is my favorite form, so from that perspective,
Mhm.
I don't
Yo,
mind it.
Brago-
But
Brago,
I mean,
did
it just
you see
doesn't make
Vegapunk?
sense to use it in every single fight from this point on. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
I don't
Yeah.
think no. I actually disagree. I actually disagree with that, right? Because I think it will be used a lot more than we thought, but it won't be used in every single fight exactly.
We're
Right?
not
It's
gonna see-
be like
yeah.
for, the
Well,
people,
yeah.
for the people who need it. Lucci, as we can see in this chapter, like I don't think he needed it per se, but it's like Lucci is somebody of that caliber where Gear 5 would work in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the
Like, why-
thing. We haven't
Why
seen
have
any
why have a
drawbacks
close
to
fight
Gear
with
5.
Snake Man? Yeah, we haven't seen any drawbacks.
I
No, but that's the thing. It's
And
kind of
other
like
forms, like Gear 4, there's drawbacks.
Oda is killing two birds with one stone, where it's like he's giving us the Gear 5 explanation and also the Lucci showcase. So it's just like, yeah, here's
Exactly.
Gear
He's giving-
5.
this is-
But
this
then
is him giving
also,
respect.
you could say it's threefold because then he has fun again where he can draw Gear 5. Now,
Yeah.
for me,
Right.
I don't want every fight to be Gear 5. I feel like it takes away from the mystique of it and what it presents with like just Luffy's fighting
Yeah,
style.
I agree.
Well,
I
it'll
don't-
always end up at Gear 5, but yeah,
I don't
get
think
what you mean.
always. I feel like honestly, the only time Luffy should probably go Gear 5 in this one, it's an explanation, right? And it's a showcase for Rob Lucci and for Vegapunk and also the other Straw Hats. So I get that.
Yeah.
Other than that, maybe Kizaru, right? Then
Well, yeah,
after
like high
that,
diff stuff. Yeah.
maybe Blackbeard. I don't think
Maybe
Gear
if he-
5.
Maybe
I don't
he
think.
fights against Big Mom again too.
Yeah, of course he'll need a
But
Big Mom.
any high diff fight.
Any-
If he
any-
fights Big Mom again, sure. But like, it should not
Yeah.
be Luffy just going into Gear 5 against
Right.
Batman.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
No,
Oh,
might be high
he clearly won't.
if he starts using it the way that Sanji started using Diablo Jambé post time skip against fodder, then I'll be like, all right,
I don't
like,
but,
relax.
like. I don't
Yeah.
think that, like there's no reason for him to not use it at this point.
but this is what we talk
Yeah,
about.
that's the
Remember,
thing. There's no drawback for it.
we
There's no
talk
reason
about,
logically, but from our perspective, just like
Yeah,
Roger
from a
said,
story perspective,
it doesn't like hit as hard when we do see it for us.
Right.
yeah, no, and
I
it,
kind
and
of I kind of like it. It might get old later.
But think about it like this, right? This is similar to the whole. It's like the Gear 4 thing, right? Gear 4, we saw like last ditch effort against the Flamingo, right? Then the first fight of Whole Cake Island, he uses it against Kraken.
right away.
I think it's Oda wanting to draw the form while also upping the stakes, right? It's like, yo, you had to use this on Wano, right, at the last moment. But now that you're showing this form, you have to the fights from that point increase in stakes. Because why would you want to draw Luffy? Why would you want to draw Luffy?
But I don't
fighting
even
the mid-diff
know
battle?
about
the
that.
stakes are definitely not high.
Yeah.
Now.
Because I don't even know
No,
about
no,
that.
no, no,
'cause
I'm saying
he's in Gear
this is
5.
a regular. This is a regular fight, though. This is not the end of an arc. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the start.
This
of
is
an
just a
arc.
showcase. This is.
But he's in Gear 5, but it's pretty clear that he's still not going like super serious.
Which
Right.
is interesting considering that he's mad that how Luffy gets when somebody does
Yeah.
somebody
Well,
who feeds him.
Yeah.
So it's just like Luffy should be going really serious based on it. But I'm not. But here's the
Well, I
thing.
think the
Here's the
whole
thing.
form
Here's
He's
what they
probably
said.
about to go serious.
Here's
now.
what they said as well that I realized in the chapter, right? When they talked about, I think they talked about Rob Lucci, right, with Awakenings and how, I guess when you awaken, sometimes the form
Personality.
it can affect your personality.
Yeah.
So it's like I think Gear 5 in general it's gonna fuck around.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's what Vegapunk says, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Give the Nika is fucking around. Like,
which, again, it's cool in moments, but this can severely
Yeah, it can get
dampen
overused.
certain.
I think the most important part is
matchups.
finding a nice balance between him being serious.
yeah,
and
Oda
him
will
being
find
like
it. Oda will
this.
find a balance. I'm not too
Yeah,
worried.
Because I think that he had a good balance in the Kaido fight. At least to me, he had a good balance of it.
Yeah,
I feel like-
after
Yeah,
the
I
whole
agree.
lightning point.
Well, the
he
thing is, the
started
lightning was
affecting
great, right?
characters.
The lightning was great, and I think what happened, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the balance was Kaido started winning again. That was the
Yeah,
balance.
Oda was exploring what he could do with it.
You see what I'm saying? But when Luffy was,
like straight up shitting on somebody, he's probably not gonna have a balance. He's just gonna keep fucking around.
yeah, when Luffy was winning, I was like, okay, this is like shocking. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I understand like how it can take. A lot of people was like, all right, this shit is taking me out the
A
fight.
lot of people were talking about Tone. Back
Yeah.
into Kaido.
Oh, yeah.
Because the change is
Yeah.
like a drastic change. But then after Kaido started winning again, it was like, okay, I'm fucking with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought we'd get a lot more of that than the fight ended, whatever. But I think right now, even with the Rob Lucci thing, it's like I don't think it takes away from the fight necessarily, but
No, because Rob Lucci is still very serious.
Rob Lucci's still very serious. But I imagine if this was just Snake Man versus Rob Lucci, with Luffy taking it as serious as he could.
It would
I don't
feel
think
more
Luffy.
It would
I don't
feel
think
it would
Luffy-
feel different. I'm not saying it takes away from it, but it would feel different. But the thing is,
I could-
the whole point of this, in my opinion, is it's not necessarily to show that Luffy's that much stronger than Rob Lucci. It's to just show off Gear 5 to Vegapunk and Straw Hats.
I also kind of like that, like Luffy's kind of a little bit cocky, maybe, as an emperor, to just like fuck around in this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Like-
the thing is,
he's showing there's a difference between the two.
Yeah,
right?
and it
Because-
finally feels
Yeah.
good that the world's actually taking him seriously as like an
Yeah.
emperor.
Because I really liked like early in the chapter where they're like, no, like you really can't fight him unless you
Yeah,
get
this is gonna
permission.
be war.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah,
actually
you
touch him.
just said.
it
Like, you're gonna
shows
have a
us how
whole-
the ecosystem
actually
is
really
changing a
like
little
that.
bit. Yeah,
I really like that.
No, I think again, I don't mind it because it serves its purpose with Rob Lucci. He can get overwhelmed here, even though he probably should. It presents the awakening. It presents the, I guess, Vegapunk's theory of devil fruits. So I think this is like This is the perfect way to do this.
Brago,
Yeah.
that clash is a direct callback to the first time they clashed.
For sure.
In
Yeah,
this
yeah.
level.
Yeah.
With
Also,
even
did it
with the
look like
rippling hands.
Did it look like Lucci had some type of aura around his fist when they clashed? Like
It's a direct callback to the panel because they do the same thing. They like ripple their hands when they touch in the old one as well.
Yeah, but I feel like there's like aura around both their fists on the close up between them.
Yeah, that's the shot I'm talking about. If you go back to Enies Lobby, it's literally the same shot of their hands like wobbling.
I like Rob Lucci's form though. I'm not gonna cap.
It looks
yeah,
so
that's cool.
dope. It looks so dope.
Yeah,
Looks good.
Do
a
y'all,
lot of people pointed out it's similar to Yamato with the smoke around Yamato.
Yeah, it's black
Yeah.
instead of white though to like oppose Luffy. I
Super
think.
dope.
what
I think
about
Oda's gonna change it for that to be in Zoan Awakening now. It might change to what that means.
maybe? Did we see that
Because
on Kaido?
Kaido has it in dragon form with fire.
That's true.
So that means Kaido turned into a dragon was the awakening.
That's gonna be people's head getting. I guarantee.
I guess.
Yo.
I don't know.
Can
It's
y'all
kinda
hear me?
hard. Yeah.
What
what's
up, Matt? You
Matt?
sound a little low.
Yeah, I'm in my car. I'm not at the crib right now. I'm on my way home.
How you
Get some
feeling, Matt?
nuggets?
Do I still sound low?
No, you're good.
You're right.
Sound moderate.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Did TCB come out or?
No.
Nah, the
Nah.
the ops
OP
out.
scans.
So you on the other side?
For
Yeah.
today.
Brago's not on side, man. He's a
For
free
today.
agent, right?
Well,
a
that's
man of the
true.
people.
Hey, Eric is right. I'm a free agent.
Okay, for sure. But yeah, man. What y'all think about the chapter? Brago, I saw you got spoiled, bro.
I thought I did.
Yeah, what you get spoiled on?
I thought I
Well,
did.
yeah, but that's what I was gonna ask you. What did you read this, or you must have seen the spoilers that came out on like Tuesday or
No,
Monday?
it's like so. The thing is, I was on TikTok, and
Okay.
TikTok, just like any other platform, they got niggas that make One Piece content about everything, and
Yeah.
so, boom, Lucci gets one shot by by Luffy, and then it was like, okay, fuck, and that's the only thing I heard that kind of ruined everything. Now come to find out that was fake, and
Yeah.
so
Complete
end up
cap.
enjoying the chapter a lot.
Well, no, I mean it was true, but you just didn't see the part where it said that Lucci has an awakening, and he got up.
What? Then what? Wait, what do you mean?
No, the spoilers
So,
said
like,
he
the
was
spoil-
terrified.
The spoilers, if I remember them correctly, it said
He
like
is right. That was later though. That happened later.
yeah, it said that Lucci got knocked out and then
Got back up.
Yeah, and then he got
He
back up.
didn't really get knocked out though.
He didn't get knocked
Nah,
out.
it was too quick.
He got knocked away, but he
I
didn't
mean,
get
he's
like
got
knocked
white
out.
eyes. and
Started
he's
off-
bleeding,
he started
but
off
he's-
with awakening.
Yeah, there's no
I mean, I
panel
guess
to
it was
knock out.
saying
This is not even.
I guess
But this panel is not even close to like what a knockout is.
Because
I guess they were saying that because he was like coughing up blood and spitting up blood and stuff.
He's got the white eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not,
I
like,
think
knocked
that's
out.
why. Because whenever
What?
that stuff
Bro.
happened to you know whenever that stuff that Apu did to Luffy, they were saying that Luffy got knocked out.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, you
Luffy
you
did get
remember
knocked
that?
out.
Back in
yeah.
Wano.
So that's kind of how this is.
No,
Yeah,
but
sorta.
here's
No,
my
but the
thing.
white eyes are completely different on this than when Luffy did.
Yeah, did Kaido get knocked out when Luffy punched him in the head?
No.
The white eyes that get knocked out, their head is normally going backwards.
Not
This
even,
is
not even that. White eyes just
Well,
represent you got hit
regardless,
hard.
they kind of memed with the
Yeah, they also-
I think this
also-
is just them
the spoilers
fucking
said
lying.
that-
No,
Yeah, they also
Spoilers
spoilers
are
said
so
that
much
he was,
if you're gonna be ultra charitable, you can say it's a misinterpretation of what happened, but like
wait,
Because
hold
the
on.
first spoilers lied a lot because they said at the end of the chapter that Lucci wanted to leave because of Luffy's strength. So the spoilers just straight up lied.
Yeah, that's cap.
The spoilers just straight up lied.
No way. Someone's got an agenda against Rob Lucci. I don't know.
Yo, it's dope to see like everybody called Kizaru coming to Egghead. I think
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah, I
was
was hyped
making
about
that
that.
connections
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
Vegapunk and stuff with the lasers.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Well, the
dope
thing is,
seeing
the
that.
connection was kind of always there with like Vegapunk, but also Sentomaru, and then Sentomaru's relationship to Kizaru, and so it's
Yeah.
kind of like now it's interesting because Sentomaru was just taken up by Rob Lucci,
all right. let's take bets. Does Kizaru get defeated by Luffy? What do we think?
No.
No.
What, they're escaping? Are they escaping or they're fighting? What's
Well,
happening?
now, listen, I got two different ways of like looking at this. So I think that Luffy's gonna get like 2 more bounty raises throughout the series. And I think one should come from defeating an admiral. But I don't know if it's gonna be like
Is it time?
this early. I think that would be crazy if it was like this early.
If Luffy fights this admiral, defeats him, he would have to beat him in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's not defeating an admiral. in this arc.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's gonna get out of there before that.
The Straw Hats can handle CP0. I don't know if the threat's there
The threat of what?
of Vegapunk dying. Like I don't think they have.
No, Vegapunk.
I mean, Vegapunk does have some death
They
flags.
don't have to leave if
Vegapunk does have some
up.
death flags, but the thing is, even with Vegapunk quote unquote dying, he can still live, if that makes sense.
What's the time limit, Brago, on the 15 minutes?
What's the time limit?
Yeah.
Because they say they're about to get out of there. They're trying to get out of there. And so for Luffy to fight an admiral, Oda would have to basically speed up the whole process.
I don't want Luffy. No, I don't know if that's
what I'm saying. So it's like, how do you?
Here's the thing: it's not just the admiral that they're running away from. It's
Like-
all the Seraphims turning on them right now
Like
Well,
I
because
think
everybody
best
else
case,
is upstairs.
Zoro can
think
fight.
best case
Zoro
scenario
can fight
is
Maybach.
that
That'd be fun, right?
it's the Straw Hats versus Kizaru again.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
I
a
think
bit
it's
of
gonna be a
overkill,
race
right?
against
That's a
the
little bit of
clock.
overkill.
it's a little it's a little
I don't know
different.
if
I think I
never
would have
mind.
felt that way more so in Wano if Kizaru showed up, I guess, because of how many supernova
Yeah.
were there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if Kizaru came there with S Bear or something, then I'd be like, oh shit, this is like freaky.
Right.
I mean, it is kind of playing on. There is a lot of Sabaody like callbacks here.
No, for
too.
sure. But I mean,
Maybe Kuma slaps them away again. That's how they escape without.
I mean,
Luffy
yeah,
taking
Kuma-
those
Kuma's
combos.
on his way.
Kuma is on his
Kuma-
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Kuma's
this
on
is
his way.
why I agree with what Zaki was saying about Kizaru seeing
And
Zoro. And then it might go a little differently. I do think, unfortunately, Zoro's going to get overpowered. But
Of course.
Yeah,
well,
that
that's
makes
also
sense.
a callback to when Kizaru was about to kill Zoro and Sabaody.
right, but
then
Zoro's
what,
going to be able to
Luke-
defend
and then
himself
Luffy-
now.
Right.
Then
Right.
Luffy
He-
saves
he-
him
he
instead of
will be
Rayleigh,
able
or-
to- No, he doesn't need to be saved.
We,
I don't
but
think he
bro,
will be.
we have to have a matchup, a little bit of a taste at least between Kizaru and Luffy.
Yeah.
Like we have.
Yeah.
Maybe,
least
I don't.
potentially.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Oda may troll with that, where Luffy gets away right before Kizaru could do anything.
Is Kizaru heading
Right.
there by himself? Or is he taking
Probably.
other Marines with him?
Yeah,
Probably. I don't think anyone else can
He's
travel
probably
that
going
distance.
alone.
But he
Probably
has to
going alone.
teleport, otherwise.
But here's the
the
thing. Here's the
So,
thing.
you
I
know.
think we got to give Kizaru more credit for being a smoke demon.
Of course.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
always wants to smoke.
He's always about the smoke. He wants to go to Wano.
He
He
like,
took out all the
yo,
captains.
he's like, yo, I'm out. Did he even say nothing to Akainu, right? He's like, yo, I'm
Nah,
fucking.
he
Yeah, he didn't say.
he heard what
didn't
was
say
happening on
anything to
Egghead and
Akainu.
dipped.
But I mean, I guess it's kind of like the same thing where.
I guess he's just sick. Okay, just
Well,
saying no,
Akainu
so he
stopped
just
him from
left.
going to Wano, right?
Yeah,
It's like, all right, cool.
he's just
Not
sick
gonna
of
do nothing.
okay, and just saying no. He just
And
left
this time he
without
just left.
asking.
It's kind of like when, Whitebeard stopped Ace from going to Wano. Then the next time Ace just dipped and went after Blackbeard.
And got clapped.
Yeah. The thing
Damn.
is, it's different from
Kizaru
Wano.
gets
because
Kizaru gonna get clapped.
I really hope not. I really hope not.
Nah, I don't think he did like that.
Please, no.
I think it's time for an Admiral fight. I don't think
Yeah.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
hard.
I don't think it's time for an admiral to lose though. That's a big thing. That's a
Bro, if
huge thing.
Kizaru's the first one to go out, I wouldn't like that.
Especially
when
again,
when is it time for an Admiral to lose? though?
especially in
Like,
this
oh, wow.
abbreviated ass arc where Kizaru goes out basically with them running away. It
Right.
doesn't feel
I think
like
it's-
the time yet. It feels like a clash should
Yeah.
happen for sure, right?
They're gonna
And-
fight for sure, but I think it's gonna be a race to Vegapunk. Like, can Kizaru try to kill Vegapunk before Luffy can get him and escape?
I did not
Who-
expect Sentomaru
who's
getting fucking
Vegapunk?
taken out though.
But, like, how do they even escape? Because I could just follow them. Like, well,
I mean,
what's
yeah,
what's the
that's-
situation?
Wait, Rob Lucci in his final panel looks a lot like Kaido.
The only situation that stops them.
Yeah,
that
he's-
allows them. The only thing that allows them to escape though, like I was gonna say, was if one of the Vegapunks get down there and overrides Lucci's call on the Seraphim.
Right.
Shout out
Right.
to the Sloth King for joining the squad. Appreciate you, my G.
Well-
Say it again,
well,
Zaki. I didn't hear
yeah.
that.
I'm saying the only thing that stops the Straw Hats from the only thing that lets the Straw Hats get away safely is if one of the Vegapunks get down there and overrides the Seraphim controls, right? Because right now they're under.
Right now,
Lucci's
all
control.
of them should be under Lucci control.
I
Exactly.
guess Kuruma could just like slap the Sunny to
So
Dragon
then
or something.
Zoro has to show up at some point, right? Because they don't have enough to stop all the Seraphim and the CP Zoro agents.
And Kizaru.
Yeah.
I'm talking about even before Kizaru gets there. Right now,
Yeah,
where they
it's
are
bad
right now.
That's why it ended.
Yeah.
The chapter ended on a dangerous.
They got
note for the
Jinbei,
Straw
right?
Hats.
So Jinbei, I'm assuming, going to fight his Seraphim.
It's gonna be fire.
Damn, they
I
need
think we have
people.
to see. I think we have
Sanji-
to see
Sanji's there,
Zoro
you can
versus
fight.
Mihawk.
Sanji-
but
yeah,
I think we're
Sanji's
gonna
not.
see
Sanji's
that.
not there. He's up top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
he's
can get
not
that
there.
quick.
Sanji
It's not
can
like
fly
it's a
down, though.
Yeah, it's not
There
a
were
massive
people
distance.
telling me to respect Sentomaru.
I don't know.
They
Well,
were
Bro,
here's
people
a-
telling
he got
me to
snuck, bro. He
respect
got
Sentomaru.
snuck. Stop. He got snuck.
I don't give a fuck. This
He
nigga is
got
trash.
Should've used
I
Tekai,
told y'all he
nigga.
was trash. He is trash.
You
Did you-
He's garbage.
Hey, who drafted Sentomaru and who drafted Lucci?
Yeah, whoever
think-
drafted Lucci is up.
Oh, that's
whoever
facts.
drafted Lucci is up a little bit.
Jay. It was Jay.
It
They're up a
doesn't
little bit.
really matter. Jake still
Let me
wins.
ask y'all.
Facts.
Does
Jake is
Rob
still up.
Lucci, because we got one more chapter before the top 30, I believe. Does he sneak into the top 30 for
No.
y'all?
Of course he does. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah, of course.
I think
Eric, you
so.
said no
Of
after
course
a
he
showcase
does.
like this?
He
Bro, I-
clashed with Luffy. He clashed with Luffy once with a Huggy
Not
Fist.
Luffy.
Lucci was in
Year 5,
one of the
Lucci.
previous
He
ones.
clashed with Nika.
He clashed
my
with Gear
G.
5 Luffy.
He clashed with Nika.
I
Not
mean,
only
there's
that, but
there's no cock. I don't know. It's kind of whatever clash for me.
Maybe Luffy had run out of cock. He got to let it
I
build
mean,
up a little bit.
Crocodile
Alright,
clashes
bro.
with Mayhawk. Like, oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
things
Eric,
happen.
number-
and,
number
now
30
and now
is
look at
POC anyway.
Crocodile.
All right,
And now
all
look
right.
at Crocodile.
Here's the thing, Eric.
I'm
Number
not about to
30,
say he's
number
top
30 for
20.
some people last year was Jinbei. Do you think Rob Lucci's stronger than Jinbei?
Of course.
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, Rob Lucci versus Jinbei. Hard.
Come on, bro.
There's only one right answer.
We have to.
What
We have
the
to. We have
fuck?
to stop.
Listen,
Jinbei.
for everything we saw from Who's Who, right? He did not showcase anything what I see from Rob Lucci here.
I think you guys gotta relax. I don't think Lucci's got much. He's like that's it gonna be for Rob. He's not gonna fight Luffy again. Someone's gonna
He's
get him.
awakened.
I don't think that
That's
not-
Rob
he's
Lucci
awakened.
is like comparable to Luffy
I'm-
based
I'm-
on this.
bro,
No,
back
we're
at
not saying
Jinbei.
he's Luffy, Eric. We're not saying he's Luffy. We're saying can he beat Jinbei?
I'd back in Jinbei.
Look, this is a hot take.
There's
God,
no
man,
way.
come
There's
on.
no
Look,
way.
Look,
What?
it's a hot take, right?
This
It's a hot
happens
take,
every
right?
time. Everyone just forgets Jinbei's feat immediately. Like this man's not impressive. This
What's
man's
Jinbei's
blocking Akainu. He's fucking
He's
fighting
alright,
Ace for
bro.
5 days.
Maybe
He's
his
cool,
feet are
bro.
impressive
Rob
in
Lucci
He,
Western
fucking
he
Wrestling.
uses
Not
Vagabond
anymore.
drill against Big Mom. He washes
Bro,
with his
Grogun's
sword.
better.
Frank,
Eric,
you did
so
the same thing
instead
to
of-
Big Mom, bro. I don't know.
Instead of fighting his own Seraphim, if Jinbei walked over to Rob Lucci while Luffy took off, you think he's winning?
He might get
I
done
think
just like
I think High
Sentomaru
Div
did,
Jinbei
honestly.
wins.
You think
Uh,
I did Jinbei wins?
All right, what about High Div Sanji? Does Sanji win?
Mm.
I don't think so.
That's a fight.
I think this
it'll be a
is
tough
a
fight.
difficult fight for Sanji.
But then all you will say Low Div Zoro wins, right?
No.
Of course,
Honestly,
of course.
No,
honestly,
Yeah.
no.
Of course.
Obviously.
Bro, I said, yo, last week my hot
Y'all are
take,
nasty.
Hurricane, what do
you know
Y'all
my
are
hot,
nasty.
you know my hot take last week was, and niggas was
Go
mad when
ahead.
I said it.
Go ahead.
I said right now, even without knowing how strong Rob Lucci was, I was like just off a feeling with Zoro and Rob Lucci, I'm probably 50-50 on it.
That's exactly what I think. I think Rob Lucci right now is probably being portrayed as somebody who's like first, like right hand man level.
Right
You know what I'm
hand,
saying?
second command.
He's
like,
not exactly Admiral level. He's not somebody that could tangle with Luffy like long term.
You are
No.
aware that Oda literally portrays Jinbei like right next
That's
to
fine.
Zoro.
Zoro's above right hand now. So that's
Like you guys understand that like Jinbei's not shit.
What do you mean right next to Zoro?
Yeah, but it's not in
Bro,
terms of
this is
strength, though, Eric.
hilarious, bro.
It's in terms of
Right
like
next to
position on the
Zoro
board.
is crazy.
He's 100 million off Zoro. Like,
No,
what do you
but
think
that's
that means?
that's different. That's different. Look at
Oh,
who look
Yo,
at
he got
who-
2
look
more
at-
decades of work.
No, not even that. Look at how who
Is
look at look what Marco said when he saw Luffy and Sanji and Zoro. He's like, yo, we gotta let these guys take over. Like they're
Jinbei
above
wasn't
Jinbei.
there.
Okay, Jinbei. You know where Jinbei was?
How
He-
you gonna
he was
say like
literally-
Jinbei and them like were portrayed the same when Jinbei was fighting Who's Who?
Not even that. It's just what Oda
Yeah,
set up
and
that
Sanji
moment.
fights Queen, but look what he does to Sanji and the bounties. Like bounties, I mean,
No, that's-
Jinbei is way more accomplished than everybody else.
Exactly.
If Zoro was a warlord,
Jinbei saved
back-
what 3 different
Yeah,
Yonko
guys-
and has
not
been
just boys.
Jinbei,
Guys always
Jinbei
hated
served 3
Jinbei,
different
always.
Yonko and was a warlord, bro.
You guys always hated.
And he
Zoro.
was a pirate
Jinbei.
captain. He was a captain himself. Like, so it's not like it's
Yeah,
not
he has
that
clout.
simple.
He
Bro,
has
bro is
a lot of
40 years
clout.
old.
I don't know why you guys have literally always hated Jinbei.
No, we don't
No, I
hate
love
we don't hate
Jinbei.
Jinbei. It's just how it is,
Literally
man.
I,
It's not hating Jinbei to say
Jake.
he's the fourth strongest on the crew.
That's a good title.
He's third. He's not fourth.
He's definitely fourth, bro.
He's definitely
Look,
fourth.
think about Oda. Think about Oda writing that moment with Zoro and Sanji, right? Them coming in like that, right? Fighting the top two of Kaido's crew, right? Do you think Oda's saying, "Well, I'm only putting Sanji here because he's cool"? No, nigga, it's because Sanji's the third strongest in the
No,
crew
it's
and Zoro's the
because he
second
has
strongest.
to, and he can't let Jinbei do anything. Jinbei washed everyone. He
What do you
didn't
mean
even fight. He didn't even fight at any diff. He was just fucking around.
So do you think Oda just when he's making these matchups, he's just doing it for fun?
He's
Like-
doing it to give Zoro and Sanji, the fan favorites, their fights, and so it doesn't diminish their role in the crew. But Jinbei
Yeah, but-
was doing nothing the entire war because he's not allowed to.
I don't. So I really don't think that's the case. I think Sanji and Zoro are just above him.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. You know, the
I
wings,
agree.
And the whole bounty thing is literally there. It was just giving
been a
Jinbei his
joke, yeah.
clout because the next time they get bounty increases, Jinbei's not gonna have the third highest bounty anymore.
We'll see, bro. We'll see what Jinbei's at with the bounty.
The joke is that Sanji gets hold on bounties.
Okay,
So-
Eric,
I
this
know
is Eric,
that that's
Eric,
a joke, but like,
Eric,
he's
I
not
don't
like,
think it's a joke. I
Eric,
think it's
this is
just
almost
showing
like-
respect to Jinbei's
This is
clout.
almost like after
Yeah.
Sanji got a higher bounty than Zoro. Did
no, but
anybody
you guys are,
no,
you
did
guys are
anybody
acting like
think
he's a
did
tier lower
no, did
than
anybody
everyone
think
else.
Sanji would have a higher bounty than Zoro after that?
No.
No,
No.
but it's not
It's
like
the same
not like,
thing.
But it's not like Sanji's 700 and Zoro's 1.6
No, but
and
Zo-
Jinbei's like 3.
No, but Zoro and Sanji were really close going into Wano, like before we got the new bounties.
Yeah,
But everybody knew Zoro would have a higher bounty after Wano.
What I'm saying is, you guys are acting like Jinbei's an entire tier lower than Sanji.
No, I don't think he's a tier
Nobody
lower.
said that.
Yeah, I just think he's the fourth strongest. Like
Nobody said
Yeah,
that.
but nobody's- that's the
then
thing.
why
I
are you
think-
like he loses to Lucci?
because I
And
think
you-
Lucci is in. I think Sanji,
Listen,
Zoro, and
Zo-
Lucci are all around the
All right,
same
Eric,
level.
Eric, here's a way, right? Here's the clearest way I can say it. Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, and Rob Lucci all on the same tier. And I think it's just about where you have them, where you move them around. I think Zoro's
Yeah.
probably number one. Then I probably put Rob Lucci between Zoro and Sanji. Then I put Jinbei at the bottom. That's how I'm looking at it right now.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I don't think
I
it's
think-
like it's not no
I don't
drastic
see
difference between all
Jinbei
of them.
being in that tier with them.
But you
to be
said
honest.
Jinbei definitely loses and Zoro's 50-50. That sounds like a big difference.
Because Zoro's
to
at the
me.
top of it. When I say Jinbei loses.
Losing is pretty close to 50-50. It's like 1 point off.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
it's,
I don't want us to like for you to think that we are saying that Jinbei is so much weaker than these guys. He's in the same tier, in my opinion. In the same tier.
Fine,
Like
if
every
you
fight
go to-
within them goes high diff.
Like if we
I
say
back Jinbei against
if we say
Lucci,
Luffy's S, I'm putting Jinbei, Zoro, Sanji, Rob Lucci, B plus to A.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know how you're saying like Jinbei is that high though. I can understand the other three. I don't know about
He-
Jinbei.
No,
though.
it's just-
he's actually really a
Okay.
good fighter with really good feats. That
Let me ask you,
people just
it's-
ignore.
He's strong, but he's not like
Eric, you got Jinbei
compared to
over
those
Law.
three?
No, but I have Law over everyone.
You got Law over Zoro,
Yeah.
Sanji.
Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What about Kid? Kid same.
Try not to say
Same.
that kid, man.
Same
That's a
thing, bro.
bias. That's a bias.
I think
Look.
same for Kid. You could argue Kid over Law.
I mean,
but
you have to put kid over Jinbei, but
You have to put Kid over Zoro and Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. But
I'm tough on the Zoro one. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I don't
Nah,
want to.
look,
but
man,
I
I just think if we're putting Law there, we have to put Kid there, man. Like,
Yeah.
Kid is a
It
bomb.
comes-
At some point, you have to do
For me,
something.
Law and Zoro is 50-50.
I
No,
disagree.
no,
I disagree with
no,
that
no,
because
no.
of I disagree with that because of what Oda's trying to show us with this whole Law versus Blackbeard thing.
Yeah, after Law versus Blackbeard,
I would
fine.
say that Zoro, Law, and Kid are comparable compared to Sanji, Zoro, and Jinbei. I think that makes more sense.
I
think
don't think so.
I think Zoro always loses the Law.
I think it's slightly. Yeah. I think it's high diff.
I
but
disagree,
yeah.
but I hear you.
Yeah, fam.
I don't know. I feel like with Zoro, if I had to bet, I'm gonna bet on Zoro over Law in a 1v1.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
but
so,
I wish you guys were
I
on the same
disagree.
page with Jinbei, man. He's that guy. He's not like
No.
one of the lesser tiers.
No.
He's
I don't
one
think
of
he's
those
that
people.
guy though.
in my opinion, Zoro and Sanji were just so much more impressive in that arc. in
Jinbei
Wano.
wasn't allowed to fight a commander, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he fought a bum. That's not his fault that he fought a bum.
I mean, I think
that's what y'all been doing to Sanji the whole time, right? Like Sanji.
I mean, Queen is a bum as well, but he's at least got the rank.
Do we think
Queen isn't a bum.
Do you think Jinbei's beating King?
No.
No, we don't think that.
No,
You don't think that, Eric.
come on, man.
You don't think that.
Everybody's top 30 shows that. Man. Like, what are we talking about?
He might.
I
Well,
would have to consider the interaction with the.
all right, here's the crazy part. Here's the
penetration.
crazy part. And I think this is kind of retroactive where we're doing this. Nobody 2 years ago, 3 years ago, had Jinbei over Doflamingo.
That's not true.
No, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
I agree with that.
That's not real.
What?
years
So you
ago
had
was at the
Jinbei
start
over
of Wano, right?
Doflamingo?
At the start of Wano?
No,
Yeah. Wherever.
Yeah.
Before we saw
Yeah.
Jinbei.
3 years ago, because it was 3 years ago.
I don't know if you guys remember, but Doflamingo is literally shitting bricks over Mingo. I mean, avocado.
What does
And
that mean, bro? What is that?
Meanwhile, Jinbei's
It's a
dealing with Big
meme.
Mom.
I don't know if it's a meme, but
What are you talking about? Jinbei, bro.
Green Bull's shitting bricks over
Eric,
Shanks. There's
Eric, do you
characters weaker
forget
than him that
Jinbei lied to Big Mom to get out of it?
He didn't want to give up his life. What do you mean?
But I'm saying he was shitting bricks. Why did he just
Now,
fight her?
did you forget where she used life or death, and then he was immune because he wasn't afraid of her? Did you
No, but
forget about
I'm saying, it's like you're acting like Jinbei can fight Big Mom on an equal basis. Okay, he wasn't shitting, but he still lied to her just to get away from her.
I don't think,
that? Jinbei was literally
I
not
don't
shooting
think
bricks.
anybody
'cause he
was
wasn't-
saying that Jinbei was trying to Doflamingo. That's all I'm saying. I don't think
I
anybody
mean,
was
me
saying
and
that.
Glam was.
I feel like-
me and Glam are always on Jinbei. Always gonna play defense for Jinbei on this channel, man.
Yeah.
You guys are just like, no,
It's-
Jinbei's
No,
not-
but
Hey,
Eric, I feel like it's misplaced because nobody's saying Jinbei is trash. It's just that
Yeah.
these,
yeah, but I don't like the
these,
disrespect that you don't give him the credit.
these
because
much younger guys, which are still growing, which I mean, there's no indication of Jinbei still growing necessarily.
I agree that Jinbei will not grow at the same rate. There's no doubt. that
But how
Jinbei-
can we give Jinbei more credit if he doesn't do anything as impressive as those two?
Because of his past achievements. That-
Which
So
are-
it's like a legacy thing.
like when he literally like didn't die from a cognac from Big Mom with his shark skin and haki. That's a very impressive defensive feat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a very weaker form of Big Mom.
Why is she weaker? How much like what? How much weaker?
Wasn't she like?
No. Eric is right here.
At the time, people were saying she was stronger. Like,
Okay, let me ask
people
you.
were just-
I don't think
Let me-
anybody
let me-
was saying she was stronger.
Jinbei's
Okay,
defense is insane.
Let me ask. Okay, let me
I
ask you
agree.
guys. Let me ask you guys. So, do we feel like Jinbei has gotten stronger since that point?
No, he's stayed the same.
Still the same,
No,
right?
I'm pretty sure
Still the
he's
same, right, Eric? Do you think
Yes.
Zoro and Sanji at this point can do the same thing?
I mean,
So Sanji literally can't block. He probably won't get.
Sanji.
Zoro would block.
Zoro
Sanji
for
would-
sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
about
Sanji would
though.
dodge, but that's a different story. Zoro would block.
That's like saying would Luffy block that, and Luffy himself wouldn't block that.
Luffy would block with.
I'm saying-
A sword?
Let's assume
A
that.
sword attack from
no,
Big
but
Mom?
Eric,
I mean,
Eric,
he blocked the mace.
'Cause I don't think
Eric,
that Brago was saying it like quite
regardless
literally.
of-
I'm saying if they're able to.
regardless of
Is that what you're saying,
tendency, they all choose to block. Are they
Yeah.
doing the same thing?
Zoro is Sanjiism.
The fuck?
That's wild.
I was.
I don't know if
in
what
what
wild,
way
though.
is Sanji
I don't know
blocking?
if that's wild though.
Why is he not blocking it?
I mean, but here's the
With-
thing.
his
Sanji blocked.
haki isn't-
Sanji literally
blocked Big Mom before.
Heavenly Fire. Yeah, Heavenly Fire. He did block that. A much weaker version.
And now
of Sanji, by the
Sanji
way.
is much stronger with his reinforced body, and he can't do
Talking
it.
about sword, I'm not talking about Heavenly Fire.
Sword attacks are just crazier, huh?
Sword attacks
He
are different
also
than two-
blocked
two
that
Heavenly
attack
Fire.
with Luffy right there. It wasn't just him.
No, it was
doing
with
that.
it definitely
Well,
was with Luffy.
This is the
But
thing.
Sanji
though, right?
literally regenerates now.
Yeah, that's fine. Sanji, I'm not saying Sanji's gonna get cut in half.
And you act like Jinbei didn't block and just stood
I'm
there.
not-
He got sent flying.
No, he blocked it for a while and struggled with it.
Oh my
Because of
God.
a raw power. It's not like he got
Oh
sliced in
my
half.
God.
But you guys are like, no. I don't think Sanji would be able to block. Because Zoro would block. Zoro might do better than Jinbei in that situation now. He might repel.
He's definitely.
He's
doing better.
100% doing
He might
better than
repel.
Jinbei. He's
But what
100% doing better
my
than Jinbei.
point is, you have like at least put Jinbei as one of the guys. You're saying he's like
He is one of the
not
guys.
those
We got him as one of the guys.
So back him in as one of Zoro or Sanji. You're not treating him like Zoro or Sanji. You're treating him like Frankie and Robin.
No, I don't know where you're hearing that. In this.
Yeah, Frankie and Robin
Hey,
is crazy. I just don't
hey.
think he's as strong as those two. I think that's that
So
simple.
you have no faith in his results.
Nobody says that, bro.
I don't know why you're going to the
Nah,
extreme.
bro.
Because I said he's one of those guys, and then you guys were like, nah, he's not that guy.
No,
he's not
We
that
were
guy.
talking. This. Look, let's talk about this.
He's not
It's
Zoro
all
and
started from
Sanji, is
Lucci.
all
It
I'm
all started
saying.
from Lucci, right?
Yeah.
Brago said he thinks Lucci is stronger than Jinbei, right? Based off where he ranks him, right?
Yeah.
And that's honestly where he puts him. That's a fair assumption, right? If he thinks that Lucci is somewhere in between Sanji and Zoro, and he has Jinbei 4, that's not that bad. They're all close to each other.
But I said amongst the four, they're all like B+ to A.
Yeah, but this conversation happens with every character when we talk about Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei. Jinbei's always left out.
Because
But Zoro
he's
and
clearly
Sanji can do
behind
it.
those two, I think.
I don't think so.
In regards to portrayal and expectation going forward. You don't think so?
Okay.
And overall feats.
Not overall feats as well. That's not fair.
Look, right? Zoro and Sanji and Wano, their feats were like a lot better than Jinbei's over the story. Right or wrong?
Jinbei's interacting with
Zoro
animals
and
and emperors. Sanji 8.
Sanji's interacted with,
but he hasn't. Sanji hasn't gotten that chance yet.
But you guys rate her kind of highly, right?
The thing about
He's
you know
able to
about
block the
Jinbei's
Kaido.
best feats is that whenever he does take those attacks, he still gets like fucked up bad. So it's
Oh,
not really that impressive.
You think Sanji will be able to block Magma Fist?
No.
So there you go.
I don't think that
I
anybody
gotta
on the
get-
crew,
get back
except
to
for
work.
Luffy, would
I'll
be able to
catch
do
y'all
that.
later.
Hey, you out, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm on dip.
Anyway, I
Okay,
kind of
sorry.
hijacked this whole conversation with the Jinbei discussion. I didn't really do that.
Hey, where's the chapter?
It's on OP scans.
On what?
OP scans.
Why aren't you on the BDA Discord, son? That's a better question. Because if you were on there, you know where it is.
No, I only read the spoilers there. I don't look at anything else there.
Well, the link's there. So what do you mean? That's where the link's posted on the spoiler page.
Oh, I don't go there to get the link. I just go on the TCB website usually.
It's the links on OP scans.
Yeah, my bad. Bargain's not signed with them anymore.
Wait, we free agent.
But
Nah,
honestly, about this chapter, right? The
I don't know, this don't look like a
translations aren't as bad as people are making them out to be.
I think
They're kind of whatever.
I think it's just the look of it. It's just not as clean.
The look,
as,
the shading. They don't do their line art isn't as good as TCB's in the shading. Like if you notice the Mihawk in that panel, like his ears aren't shaded in. Like his face is brown, but his ears aren't. It looks like blackface.
What?
Bro, look at the panel.
Yeah, it does. His ears aren't completely different color.
Yo, shout out OP skins, man, getting better.
Jinbei's
They grown. This is the middle of the evolution, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
goats.
I think if they delayed because it came out early. It came out like 1 p.m. right?
Came out mad early.
I did not know.
Right?
I mean, like I said, with this, it was people hit me up was like, "Yo, it's not that bad." I was like,
I agree. Look,
Okay.
if anybody from OP Scans ever listens to this, look, man, just release it Wednesday nights. Take your time with it. Wednesday nights is still better than Thursday nights.
I mean, I do think the competition may somewhat, you know what I'm saying, kind of have TCB be like, all right, maybe we got to move the joint up a little bit. You feel me? Maybe because here's the thing. If OP Scans release Wednesday afternoon at 1, but then TCB is releasing Wednesday evening, even at 11, I'm waiting for TCB.
I agree. But here, the thing about TCB, though, is that they do their research.
They do a lot of research.
Spiel at the end of the chapter.
Yeah, and they get some of the chapters colored. They get it colored as well.
And I know they enjoy that. That's a big part of it. But if they released the chapter first and then updated the website with the spiel at the end, right?
Yeah.
Later on,
Yeah.
right? People would still go back and read that.
Yeah, I do think they are clear at the moment. Like it's not close, in my opinion. But I think this could, improve just the timing of it. And so, I think with OP Scans, like they gotta do better because I think next week we probably back to TCB. But
Of course, yeah. But I'm just saying, I see good signs from OP Scans.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Because you remember the first time we saw a chapter from them, it was the whole Aokiji coming back from
Nasty
Whole
work.
Cake, that cover page.
Nasty work.
It didn't look good, right?
Nasty work.
The translations weren't good, but I'm just saying, you take your time, get your translations, make sure you shade everything, because even the the S bear doing his attack there, it's not fully shaded in.
But it seems like they're just trying to they're just trying to get it out first.
It's just fucked up scans. They're gonna have a better scanner.
It's the people who do the redrawing, because they get the scans and then they redraw over them. That's why like some of the parts aren't shaded in,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it fulfilled what it needed to do today. So, it is what it is. Somebody said niggas need to stop hating on OP scans. Up next, OP scans. I know that's your burner. It's all good.
Huh. But look, I'm liking it, man. It's reminding me of the old days where niggas just random websites used to pop up and they have this chapter up.
I mean, here's the thing though. This isn't like foreshadowing anything with TCB, but I remember when like Manga Stream was like what we would go to before like Jaiminis popped up.
There's always a king for a while, and then someone else takes their place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So honestly, my advice for TCB, just as a reader, would be like, if you want to get the chapter out faster, to avoid people from going to OP scans first, because I like look at a lot of people go to OP scans first is what I'm realizing, right? But just leave the spiel for like the Thursday and the chapter for the Wednesday, then people would have to click on your website twice for content. You know what I'm saying? You get double the views, double everything.
You think niggas care about the spiel?
I don't think they're coming back, to be honest.
I care about the spiel. Like a lot of the stuff, like especially when the Stellas were introduced, were very important. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But here's the thing. Here's the spiel, right? I think it's important. But say OP scans released a chapter, but then you're getting the spiel from multiple people reacting to the chapter.
Yeah. People like Arda do that work as well.
But Arda comes out on Sundays. With his spiel.
Yeah, I mean, I understand for TCB they want to put out more quality, and I think
they put out a statement a while talking about health and safety and
and so it's like I don't necessarily want to create an environment where they're like, kind of forcing it to kind of keep up with what's going on, because I think the quality of TCB is just, I think it's either matching Jaiminis, if not better at this point, and so. I would like for that to remain.
I think I would say it's better, because Jaiminis had things between the official where when they came out, it was like, okay, that was a lie.
Yeah. I mean, I think the main thing is just like the timing of it. I think sometimes for a lot of people, the 11 o'clock can be like, if you got to work at 8 a.m., it's kind of, what I'm saying? It's still like, man, I just want that shit tomorrow. As opposed to if it comes out at like 1 o'clock. But I do think the competition can make things better overall for the consumer. So, we'll see. Matt, how do you feel overall about it? Wait, Matt, did you weigh in on the Jinbei thing? How you feel Jinbei is versus Rob, Lucci, Sanji, and Zoro?
No, I didn't. I got a phone call when y'all started talking about that, but now I'm in the house. You said like Jinbei versus.
So I had right now. I think they're all like bunched together.
Yeah.
But right now I got Zoro up top, Rob, Lucci, Sanji, then Jinbei.
Okay.
But they're all probably within A minus, B plus.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're all like relative to the same level. Like there's not much clear like separation.
Yeah.
I think Zoro would be at the top, and then, but I don't know, like, because like before this chapter, everybody was saying like, or what I said was that Rob Lucci loses to Jinbei.
Well, that was
like even like if you put him through the hierarchy of the Straw Hats, I say he loses to Jinbei.
Yeah.
And
well, that's based on like
he's not seeing anybody else.
But that's based on where we think. Well, we didn't know
where I thought he should be.
Right.
Where we thought he should be.
Well, for me, I kind of headcanon it where it's like, all right, I expect him to get stronger because Oda's clearly building him up to be stronger. And so he might be the strongest.
Well, yeah, if he was still the same Lucci from Enies Lobby, he'd get destroyed by like.
Eric, last week a lot of people were saying that he's the same.
That's not true. No one was saying he was the same.
No, people were saying that we expect Rob Lucci to get stronger or grow at the same rate as Luffy. They say he just got a promotion. That doesn't mean he's stronger.
You remember last week we were talking about how
you forgot how much I was arguing niggas in the chat,
bro. If he was the same in Eddie's lobby, Robin's gonna cover.
Is it Robin?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
bro, no. They weren't saying like he's literally the exact same, but bro, like what they were saying is like the how much he has jumped or improved. Like it wouldn't, we wouldn't be able to notice it. We wouldn't be able to see it. I
Like,
think that's more like what
it
they were
doesn't-
saying.
And
It
do you
wouldn't really
remember
make
also
sense if he-
another point was that he used Rakogan right away.
Yeah,
Clearly he hasn't grown. You forgot people weren't saying that?
That was Eric's point.
I-
That was Eric's point last
think-
week.
I think
Oh, Eric said that?
That was
I think
not my
that's-
point
I
last
think-
week.
Oh, Eric said
that's
that?
a little- I think
Nah,
that's
Eric,
Eric,
did he-
because
did
if you
he-
use your strongest
No, I
attack,
was not saying
or
like that. I was
if the
saying
first
he's
attack
clearly got new
that
stuff
you
if he's using that first.
if the
No.
first attack that you use is your strongest attack that like we remember from the past, then that kind of shows that you've grown.
That's bro. I thought
That's what we said last
I
week.
thought it was
Yeah.
clear as fuck.
Okay,
I
okay.
thought-
It might not have been Eric, but somebody said last week.
Like-
Well, he used his strongest attack and they didn't even kill Atlas.
I
Who
thought
said
it
that?
was clear as hell that Rob Lucci using Rakogan was kind of signifying that, yo, this is just like a regular move I use nowadays. This
That's
ain't-
like after
this ain't-
this, bro. That's like after the 7-year time skip. We see, Gohan or whatever.
Bro, the comparison I use is Luffy. Like, say Luffy is fighting somebody. Luffy
Yeah.
goes Gear Forth and use Kong Organ.
Uh-huh.
Zoro gonna be like, damn, Luffy ain't playing around. But that's not his strongest attack. We know it's not his strongest attack. That's kind of what I was looking
It
at.
was a lot of discussion
Right.
around the whole merciless wordplay last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm happy Oda's portraying Rob Lucci in this light where it's like he's grown. Like, and I think other characters should grow, and it shouldn't just be the Straw Hats just fucking growing. And I think this is beautiful. Rob Lucci having an awakening, using what, Shugan? That's what it's called? His entire
Yeah, shoot
hand?
down the whole hand.
That's fucking raw. So, you know
Ain't that what y'all was talking about last night? Using the whole hand?
Yeah, the fist.
Yep, we were talking about a lot of things last night, man. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah,
and
but
Kyle, man, the duo you
I think
never knew you
Crocodile's
needed.
probably going to be in that same tier just off his bounty.
I mean, I think if Doflamingo gets out, he's
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
Dopey's going to be pretty strong when he gets that.
be. Do you think Oda gives
I
Dofi?
mean, so what?
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't know.
If Katakuri gets it.
I don't know. It
I don't want too many people having advanced kings.
Wait,
Whoa,
hold
a
on.
second, wait a second here.
Eric,
Wait a second.
The fucking roster of people that can have cock is like what, 11 people right now?
Yeah, but it's like everyone Luffy they're gonna run into at the end. It's gonna feel like a lot of people.
No, because I don't think so. I really
I
don't.
I kind of agree with Eric here because even Kaida himself said like even though
few
like
people,
you
yeah,
know
a
he knew Luffy had Conqueror's Haki, but he's like, all right, so you know about it. Oh, what does that mean? You know, like it's not like you're gonna be able to use it.
No,
right?
but I'm saying, like, say Doflamingo gets advanced cock, right? That's what 5 people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then you're gonna be like, why doesn't
yeah,
Kid have it? Why doesn't Katakuri have it?
No, I mean, I think it's you can question that a lot of times, but it's like for Kid, it's just what we question is why didn't he ever use it? Like just a basic form of Conqueror's Haki. So I'm not even having that cock question
Well,
about Kid at this point.
Kid needs to use armament first.
Hey man, I'm not. Maybe he don't need to. Maybe that's his like second form when he started using hockey. I don't know. We gotta wait and see.
I always thought like, Kid would be able to make like armor with his metal, and then put like armament hockey over it, so he'd look like a Black Knight. I always thought that would look sick. Like,
we might get our answer to if Kizaru has cock or not in this arc.
I don't think he has cock.
Who, Kizaru?
I think Kizaru has Rio. I don't think he has cock though.
We should get the answer regardless.
I think there's an argument for every single admiral
are
to
we
have.
really calling the Conqueror shit cock? What's going
Yeah,
on?
that's what we've been
Come on, Jay. That's the meta now.
They call it
COC.
You gotta blame Eric for that.
but nah,
Makes
I
sense,
think
but
that
then
there's
I don't want to hear.
I think that there's an argument, a strong argument for every admiral to have Conqueror's Haki.
Well, we should get a result.
I agree, but Oda's like iffy on that. I don't even know why. I think Goku's the only one that's confirmed to have Conqueror's Haki. I don't even understand.
I think when he confirms it off screen, it means that that character will not get the chance to ever show it.
Even though he had
like he doesn't have plans. Like no, I'm saying like it makes sense for them to have it, but it doesn't. Whenever he puts in a data book, I feel like, oh, I'm not gonna show this on screen. But like, you know, how people is like, well, Garp hasn't been confirmed to have Conqueror's Haki, right?
Yeah.
Obviously he's got.
Shout out
But
to
that's
Donatello
that's what I'm
for
saying.
joining the
It's
squad.
probably
Appreciate
because
you,
we will
Donnie.
see it on screen.
Yeah.
But Oda doesn't want to ruin that,
I mean,
right? But we're not going to see that for Sengoku.
Wait, Donnie. Somebody says, what are the chances that excessive usage of hockey can result in a sickness or increase the aging process? There hasn't been any indication of that yet.
Shanks would be dying.
Yeah, I was about to say, should be dead.
Shanks
Garp
would
would
be
have been
dead.
dead. Like
6 feet under the dirt right now.
I guess they're trying to link it to Roger somehow.
To
How many
Maybe that's how
people
he
would
got
have
sick.
been dead?
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah, it really looks like he's in the best shape of his life. So I don't know. I don't want to say hockey is tied to it because Oda has never given an indication of that.
I mean,
in
law
any
indicate
aspect.
that like Devil Fruit magic takes, so maybe sometimes takes life force. But
Well, for law and like
Yeah.
going past his limits with like devil fruit powers, but
That's stamina. It's not life force.
well, he
You get tired
uses
after a
he
workout.
uses
that
his
shit for Luffy,
lifespan in
too. They said,
Dressrosa.
like, Gear
I think
Second would
that's when he goes
use up his
past his
lifespan.
stamina limit. You know what I mean?
yeah, well,
It's
but
like-
Gear
it's like
Second
getting
was
overworked in real life.
Gear Second was draining Luffy slowly, but
Yeah, but that's because of how he was using his heart and his blood vessels.
I could see where like Oda could go that route. Like say for Luffy, he runs out of hockey, whatever that is, or he can't use hockey for 10 minutes,
And he tries to use it in those
and
10
he
minutes,
tries
he
to use
dies.
it within those 10 minutes. No, he dies, but it's kind of like somebody's like, oh, that could affect his lifespan or some shit. He could do that, but I don't think that's tied to the sickness that Roger had, and that's why Roger died because he's just using too much hockey.
We lit!
I don't think that. Chris Mason said, do you think that this Gear 5th transformation is a full spectrum of his abilities, or it could be an Ultra Instinct sign where it's a glimpse of the full scope of his abilities? Also, what's up? What's up, Chris? Is a full spec of his abilities an Ultra Instinct sign?
I think we're gonna see new range of abilities with Gear 5th, or I should say new range of techniques.
We saw
Like
no one
until
this
the
week,
until the series is over, like because it's like the power is literally Luffy's imagination, so he just has to think something bigger or better or something different than the last time that he used the power.
And with that recent attack, he just uses literally like he just thought of it on the fly.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that that's a callback to Katakuri, but Braga left.
Mogura, Mole,
Yeah.
yeah. Possible. I mean, what? If
Katakuri does a similar move with the floor as well.
Yeah. You think he's stealing Katakuri's flow?
Maybe.
Are we gonna see him turn the floor into rubber and just like wrap around people and shit?
I feel like Gear 5's got a lot of possibilities that Oda hasn't even scratched the surface of yet. There's a lot of stuff.
You know, it's funny. Why do people think Sentomaru and Kizaru have some relation like that? Just because he called him Unk?
Doesn't Kizaru call him his nephew?
Yeah, I thought they were nephew
No,
and
he calls him Oyaji.
Yeah, but what does Kizaru call him? Because I feel like he said nephew before.
Yeah, I could have sworn he called him nephew.
Someone
but it's
looked that
weird
up.
because Sentomaru is also like found apparently starving, so I don't know how that all works.
Yo, did Brago get sniped?
No, he said he'll be right back.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a little confused about that whole thing too, because I don't know. Vegapunk found Sentomaru, gave him like food and shit like that, and like housed him, but now he's.
I don't think Kizaru is the kind of guy to give a fuck about his family or anything.
And you might be right.
Yeah, but let's wait. Have we I have to mute there for a second, but like you said that he calls him nephew.
I have a memory. I don't know if that's real. But
I don't think so, right? Because I've rewatched the anime a lot during that scene, and all Sentomaru is saying is Oyaji, like which means like it's like calling any old man like Unk, you know, or like Pops.
Chat, find it.
Yeah, somebody needs to find that for me. You know, I'll even go to the One Piece wiki and go to Kizaru and just look at relationships because they have that shit pretty.
Kizaru's coming to meet his dad though. That's it.
Who's his dad, man?
Vegapunk.
Vegapunk.
Kizaru Vegapunk.
Bro, I feel like they're the same age, no? Or a little bit like
Vegapunk and Kizaru?
Because think about it, right? Vegapunk had black hair back when he met Dragon, right? Dragon was 30. So let's say like he's.
Nah,
Kizaru's
no
got to
way,
be 50 at least.
Okay, so okay,
Vegapunk's like
10 years older than me.
100? Where are you getting 100 from?
Bro,
I don't
just
know,
had
bro.
black hair 20 years ago.
Hey, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you don't know a lot of things, huh?
I don't
Damn,
know.
cooking.
Ain't cooking nothing.
Who's not?
Yo, Sen was saying some wild shit in the chat last night. Are we just gonna ignore that? Or?
Okay, look.
What did I say?
Look.
What?
Here's what
I didn't
it
see
says.
this.
Here's what it says on the wiki for Sentomaru Kizaru, right? So Sentomaru seems to have a high level of respect for him and calls Kizaru uncle, a Japanese word commonly used to refer to a Yakuza family or father or boss. So it's kind of like calling a dude unk. LOL.
Okay. I just have some recollection of at some point nephew was involved in some piece of material, but who knows what's going on?
Y'all think Kizaru and Sentomaru is like actually related?
No. I mean that's what most of the people, the fans, seem to think. They seem to think there's some sort of relation there. Like I've seen people in the chat saying Kizaru is going to be mad that Lucci attacked Sentomaru. I just think he calls him Unk because it's like how he speaks to older dudes.
I probably lean towards that, as far as that, as opposed to them being actually related. The thing is though, like, I did not foresee Sentomaru being like an ally. That's something that's shocking. even though he was the bodyguard for Vegapunk, we knew that.
Well,
he started off with Vegapunk before he ever joined the Marines.
The Navy always kind of like don't like CP. So.
But Sentomaru, well, yeah. They don't.
Sentomaru did call them allies, though. He's like, why should I? He said, Luffy's a pirate. They're my enemies, and the CB0 are my allies.
He always seemed like really like committed to his like duty. You know what I'm saying? That's type of Sentomaru seems. So like for him to do this now, it's kind of like it showed us Vegapunk really did something.
I don't think he cares about the world government that much because he just became a Marine over the time skip. You know, he's like, hey, remember when he meets up with Luffy and they return to Sabaody, he's like, oh, by the way, like I'm a Marine now.
Yeah, he just became a Marine. Yeah.
So before he was just a bodyguard for Vegapunk that was there to deliver the pacifistas.
Damn. Mid-ass bodyguard now.
I'm saying.
He's got Rio. He's got Rio, brother. He's got Rio.
I guess for like if he's fighting against a lot of the pirates that haven't gone to the New World yet, he would do well against them.
Yeah.
You know, but if
yeah, he's good in pre-time skip. He's not good now.
He's a stat pattern.
You don't think he's gotten stronger?
Yeah, maybe.
You
You guys think Kaku's got awakening?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's look real
like
fucking.
Definitely.
It's gonna look.
Oh my
wild.
God, Kaku with a little sash around
It's
him.
gonna look wild.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You see what Kaku's asking Lucci like, why you ain't thinking, bro? He's like, yo, did you get your ass whooped by this nigga back in the day?
It's a bloodlust of the cheetah fruit, bro.
The bloodlust.
Yo, if Kaku has awakening, I'm gonna be really questioning how the flying snake can have it.
Jake, that's canonical, by the way. He does have bloodlust in leopard form.
Oh my God.
It's real. He does.
I hate that shit so much.
It's the bloodlust, bro. It's like what else you gonna say?
Such a meme.
Well, I thought
crazy.
Lucci's a little bit interesting because I thought his ego wouldn't allow him to not fight Luffy, which is kind of real.
What you mean?
No, it's the fact that he likes to fight, right?
Well, before like this chapter, the argument was like, oh, you know, someone's gonna get involved or whatever, so they don't fight. But I was thinking like he did get baited by Usopp, so he does have some kind of ego.
Yeah. Not only that, but like he like relishes like the fact to like fight and like
and loves
kill.
power.
They're saying that he uses them basically as a front to do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he just loves.
Yeah.
Like, did you see his face? Like, did you see his face when when Charlos finally gave him the fucking order to fight Leo? And
he was hard as a rock.
Exactly.
He said gods don't need a reason, and now he's fighting a god. I wonder if we're gonna go anywhere with that.
Do you think he's like? I see people maybe suggesting that he has a mythical zone. Do you think that's real, or is that just a pattern?
No. I think when they say, I think the mythical zone fake out thing only applies to Luffy. You know, it would be weird if
Everybody
we get
got a
his...
mythical now.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just the mastering of awakening a zone, right? It's like either you're lazy with it and you become like the guards and impel down, or you actually like hone
Train it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the whole devil fruit section is just so difficult. I want to talk about it, but it's like I don't know where to start because I'm so iffy on.
It gets put in the category of like weird One Piece magic, like the like the Kabata man and fucking this goddess of the sea and all those kind of things are always just like magic, and the underworld that like Brooke talks about. There's
weird,
a few things.
Yeah. The weird thing is about the devil fruit is that black mist that he's using around his hands. It's not hardening, you know. It's like something that extends from his hands, you know.
It almost looks like the Yami Yami.
Yeah.
Like that kind of look.
Well, his hair's also doing a similar thing as well.
That is a mix of that and
like, did you see his stupid beard? His little ball is like doing the same thing as well. Yeah,
that's fire though.
I mean, I don't know.
I think that design's rough, like in a good way. It's tough.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Nah, I think
I don't know how it's a Monster Point chopper, but
it's not.
No. Those people were literally
blind.
It's not Monster Point chopper.
You know, it sounds like Sen's describing the chapter.
What? Why would I write that?
How's Sen catch a stray?
Sen can't read.
Like how? Okay, like even if you were to look at this chapter, right, with no context, where do you see Lucci being terrified at all? Right, it's just a lie.
I guess you could maybe argue a few panels. His face is confused.
I don't know. He looked like he was happy the whole time.
Well, look, if you look at the clash, he's kind of struggling. Luffy's smiling, and if you look at like Luffy doing the eye pop thing, he's kind of like weirded out.
You know,
and then like Luffy was falling asleep while Lucci's trying to hit him.
No,
did you see that panel, bro?
I did.
I mean, it just looks like Rob Lucci's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
it doesn't scream like I'm terrified.
Brago, what was the spoiler that got you?
Basically, it said
gets one shot.
It said Rob Lucci got one shot by Luffy.
Oh yeah. Spoilers, bro. The spoilers all said that he got one shotted. And then his awakening was like super strong, so he just recovered and came back.
Oh yeah, like before that, he instantly went awakening as soon as the fight started.
Yeah,
like
the spoilers are the spoilers are always weird when it comes to power scaling and combat.
Yeah,
they always
remember when they
said
remember when they said Jinbei broke Sanji's leg?
Here's the thing. What do they lose by being like by lying about it, right? Because people are still gonna go look at
the credibility, but people still gonna look at it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. I think they're just trying to interpret the scans, and they're not very good at it.
But yeah, I guess so. But
they lost the credibility when they started saying impressive double page spreads every time. That's when they lost me.
All right. All right. but Ishida's double spreads are fire though, right? All right, where you can't tell what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Whose tentacle is that?
Hey.
All right, but like I was gonna say, like even if you're drunk, high or something, I don't know what you're saying. How this looks like Monster Point at all? Like Monster Point is something that's gigantic, and like
I think they're just fucking around. That's all I look at it as. They're fucking around, lying, but it's just that shit don't.
I feel like they sit in the video Discord and watch people lose their minds for entertainment when they put the spoilers up.
Well, yeah, I remember one time
it gets people talking about it more, right?
We was on stream. Do y'all remember the fake spoiler? I don't know if it's spoilers, but the fake interview that came out. I think we were on stream, and I'm not sure if y'all were there.
What was the interview?
Y'all remember? It basically said something about Mihawk. It was like something that came out about Mihawk, and it was in BDA Discord. And I think it like Oda gave an answer as to who was stronger, Mihawk or Shanks.
Yeah, no, it's fake.
And it's floating around BDA Discord, and then we were losing our shit initially. Then somebody in Discord was like, "Yo, I made that, bro. It's fake." It was like, "Oh, my bad." But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like, look, anything that comes to Oda's never gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
Oda will never give you an answer to any question.
Oh, you mean that thing from years ago? That was Smokey that made that. Yeah, I remember that. Holy shit.
Is it the Smokey one? Because Smokey made
Do
the
you-
one that Tekken made the video.
Oh yeah,
of.
the one that.
Do
Ted-
you
oh,
do you
okay.
guys remember back in the day when Luffy was fighting Doflamingo and that fake picture of Doflamingo's eyes came out?
Mm-mm,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
That was crazy. It looked
The-
real dumb. But
There's
people
the
believe it.
there's the NL Aokiji one that came out for a long time.
Yeah.
NL pulling up on Aokiji.
Nah.
It happens all the time with spoilers. That's just how the culture is. Like
Tekken
people
made a
make
video.
stuff up and then fuck around and
Dude, you remember when Jack was a character, but we didn't know who he was, just based off the underground thing like that? Somebody should call Jack, right? There was in Dressrosa, there was a spoiler that says Jack arrives on the docks of Dressrosa with a earth fruit, and he has a 700 million bounty. All right,
Niggas is lying. Just fucking lying.
it was just too funny.
Brago, I thought the Shanks and Grimble stuff was fake when those spoilers came out, but that wasn't.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, so
yeah, that's still wild.
Why did
a lot of recent chapters are so unbelievable that if the spoilers came out and I was somebody who read spoilers, I'd be like, yeah, that's fake.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, because like I think even if they told the truth and you weren't somebody that read spoilers regularly, it's like Luffy going Gear 5 right away and fighting Rob Lucci, who has Awakening and has black fucking sash like Luffy does.
Yeah, you'd be like, what's this?
Like what? Like,
But how did the spoiler guys not going to describe the sash, but they're going to say it looks like Monster Point? Like are they blind? Like,
I honestly think spoiler guys get like parts of the chapter and just make up the rest of it.
I think they don't actually see the pages. I think they get small details from other people. I don't know if they.
I wish I knew more about the whole process because I know that what these things come from is early. Like people, like did you guys know that these are like early Shonen Jump volumes that come out from people who own stores?
They're the early Shueisha magazines that are in stores.
Exactly. So the store owners sell them to people in Japan so they could leak them online. And there's one guy. The reason why Manga Panda went down, I don't know if you guys remember, but the person who delivered the
busted.
Exactly, they caught him on a bike with early copies.
He went to jail. He went to jail for a long time.
For Weekly Shonen Jump. It's crazy. The process is insane. You could get a lot of jail time for it.
Yo, what is up with Laz, bro? Why does Laz say he signed a TCB?
Yo.
And he got TCB in his name now. And Jay got TCB
Laz.
TCB Jay and TCB Laz, bro. What is wrong?
They's not fucking with the early shit. They took a stance.
I guess, bro. I guess. That's dope for them. I hope they get the bag, man.
Oh my god, TCB replied. TCB replied with them. You see that?
Huh?
TCB replied with the pen emoji.
Yeah, I saw it. Nah, shout out to them though. Like I said, it's it's one of them things where OP came out. It wasn't that bad. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let me get these.
Be back next Wednesday.
If they keep improving, we'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk. We try to negotiate a nice little contract.
Now that I opened Pandora's box, I feel like
no, we ain't doing that. You gotta pay for that.
also we got a break next week, bro.
Yeah, break next week.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be a break next week, then chapter, and a break next chapter, and then also we probably gonna get a chapter early for the January 22nd chapter, but we probably gonna have to wait like 3 weeks after.
It'll probably be Christmas. So
we're gonna get the. I think a chapter comes out January 6th, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna get a chapter early, and we're gonna have to wait like a long time.
If there's gonna be
so we're gonna get a chapter early. We're gonna have to wait a week for the official to drop it. Then it's gonna be 2 weeks after that before another chapter.
Yeah, regardless, there's 3 chapters.
So it's like
missing, so there'll be 3 weeks.
It's gonna be 3 weeks without a chapter. But we gonna that's why some people. I remember around that time, some people don't read the scans because they're like, I don't want to wait 3 weeks. I'd rather wait like 2, as opposed to 3. So I'm like, hey man, you gonna wait regardless.
Yeah, you're waiting the same amount of time if we all add it up together.
I'd rather wait and know what's gonna happen as opposed to waiting that extra week while everybody know and possibly getting spoiled.
Well, it's the season for top 30s and all that stuff.
Yep, we need that info. Let's see
that info.
Sosa said Europe. Shout out to Sosa. Charles Eckford said, "Love when these chats happen at a decent hour for us old folks that got to work early." I mean, I think that's the good part where it's like if the chapters can come out early enough that it's not 11 o'clock and niggas is up like 2-3 a.m. The basic
Y'all watching those
Leviathan-
Game Awards tomorrow?
Game
Yep.
Awards. What's
Yeah.
that? What's that?
It's where they show the new trailers for all the. upcoming
Well, we'll
games and
see
shit.
what actually
It's,
happens.
it's when we get the Tears of the Kingdom trailer.
Yeah, it's where new
What-
games get announced,
what
but
time?
also
What time?
sometimes they don't.
I think
don't
it's
know.
7 EST.
PM?
Brago,
Yeah, 7 p.m.
it's usually a massive waste of time. I wouldn't get your hopes up too much.
No,
Not the
chill.
Game
Yo,
Awards. The
what
Game
the-
Awards aren't a waste of time.
Bro, it's been trash last 3 years. All right, let's get real.
Yeah, but it has,
We got-
so many.
wait. Hold up. Last year we got the Elden Ring trailer that we were waiting
No,
for
that
years.
that wasn't the Game Awards. That was just
No, last
purely
year we got
Summerfest.
the Matrix one, that Matrix stuff.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
A Matrix game?
No,
yeah,
movie.
they're making some game or something.
Wasn't it the movie trailer, Loki?
No, that
that
no,
was
the
a game
Matrix
trailer.
No, that
Really?
was a tech demo. That wasn't a game.
The tech demo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Unreal Engine 5. Yeah.
Nothing happened last year and the year before.
Well, I mean, it's just
No,
like it's something I can stream. It's just 7 p.m. is just like it's like a
Rough.
lot of shit is going on at 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For like
Brago's time.
for
Brago's
adults.
time's like midnight, bro.
for like adults, like at 7 p.m. Like, oh man,
That's dinner. That's bed.
that's
all
like
that.
it's a lot at 7 p.m. So I don't
Brago,
know.
you acting like your sleep schedule is normal, bro.
Nah, it's not just necessarily for me. It's just like I got.
I mean,
a lot of shit going on.
I would say people dare to dream about the Game Awards, but like, don't be surprised if literally nothing happens and then like Vin Diesel gets on the stage at the end.
There's usually like one.
Then that's
There's
worth
usually like one.
that
cool thing
was
at least.
that's worth the price of admission, no?
Or The Rock.
I'm Groot.
Oh yeah, The Rock's gonna be there 100%.
Yo, I saw it was floating around. I didn't confirm it that Black Adam is like technically lost money. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Of
But
course,
it's
yeah.
DC
The budget was 600 million.
It's DC, bro. You know.
I think they're gonna show the Last of Us TV show trailer there.
Did
I
not already
saw
drop?
a
I
bit
feel like
of it.
the trailers are
I
already
saw
out.
a bit of
Mad
that
trailers
already,
out.
I believe.
Oh, maybe another one.
I think
'cause
I saw
I know
it-
the guy who plays Joel is gonna be there. I forgot his name.
Pedro Pascal, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Pedro
like
Pascal.
presenting an award or something. So I'm assuming they're gonna show.
Send
some
I
shit.
need Aluma.
I saw that mixed in with the
Yes, sir.
Game of Thrones House of Dragon. Like they I feel like they showed like a preview of that before I watched it.
They did.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm excited for it. Last of Us is goated, and Pedro Pascal, he's dope in everything he's in. So, and that's like Lady Mormont, right? That was a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you guys see that movie with Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal that came out last year? Or this year?
I haven't watched a Nicolas Cage movie since God in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
Wait, Lady Mormont is Ellie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But what?
You see the discourse about that, about the Pedro Pascal's daughter in the show is a black girl. They're like, that's not the character from the game.
What's wrong with that?
Well, she's
Nah,
there
they
for
was
like
pissed.
2 minutes.
That
What the
character
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Yeah, like it's irrelevant.
Yeah, they were pissed on Twitter.
I think Cody would be upset.
But the
about
thing
that,
is, I
though,
guess
so.
like isn't
yeah.
the chick that one of the first chicks he meets in the game a black chick?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the
I'm
chick
pretty
that
sure that's after everything goes to
after everything goes to
right?
shit, like he goes to like one of the camps and like the black chick is like who leads him to
Is that the Fireflies or?
yeah, and the Fireflies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like maybe that's where he be swimming.
Well, he was married before. I mean,
Lucky?
yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's that crazy. But like even why is that a problem? This is like a minor character.
It's just Twitter, man.
Yeah, niggas be mad at
I
everything.
mean, you know, if they changed Ellie, I don't know. But...
Yeah, do y'all feel like Nicolas Cage would be a good Superman?
What?
Yeah, I mean, he was
Hell
about
no.
he was going to be.
Nicolas Cage?
Keep that shit,
Oh,
bro.
wow, the choice.
Keep that.
That's crazy.
You guys do know that he was going to be Superman.
Yeah, that's where the thing comes from. He
Yeah.
was going to be
Yeah, there's a
Superman.
reason why he wasn't.
The reason why he
No.
wasn't because it took the movie got scrapped.
Thank
Bro, fuck off.
Christ.
Nick Cage is fucking good, all right? Get off his
He's a
back.
good actor, but I don't know if
Is
he
he
has the
Australian?
image of Superman.
No.
Why you caping for him so much?
You seen Con Air? You seen
I've
Face Off?
seen Con Air.
Night at
You
the
seen Con Air?
I've seen Con Air. I've seen Gone in 60 Seconds. What else? I've seen
When do
Face
you,
Off?
When you say
National,
Hereditary,
National Treasure, whatever. What's that?
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Jesus
what it is.
Christ.
It's the
Wait, was he
same.
the one
It's the
for-
same
no,
guy.
someone else.
Brago, you tell me that's not a great.
No, they're good films,
Southern
but I'm saying
accent?
like, it's the same guy.
How do you feel about
Just
his
different
southern
accents.
accent? How do you feel about his southern accent? In,
I mean, I don't
Korea?
know. I don't
Yo,
know.
that's true. He does play the exact same guy in every single movie.
Yeah, he just.
just different accents. He just changed the accent.
The real thing is he got the Oscar and then he just
he's not the same guy in Face Off as he is in Con Air.
It's
Well,
like
it's
The Rock. Yeah, Ghost Rider. That was the other one.
Y'all ever seen The Rock?
That's right,
Y'all seen The Rock, right?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
The Rock is the same thing. Yeah, Rock's the same thing.
Tell
Kevin
me
Hart is the same.
Kevin Hart. That's called being typecasted.
Yeah, I mean, I like Nicolas Cage. It's like I'm not gonna not watch a movie because Nicolas Cage is in it, but I'm not gonna go see a movie just because Nicolas Cage is in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying?
If you're
That's
Nicolas
right.
Cage's career hasn't been good enough for anybody to go say,
Wait,
"Oh
so
my
you're telling
god."
me
Like